up, folk? What's up?
Dom DeMarco.
We in this bitch tonight. I guess Max didn't think I was being serious when I said 10:15 because he's blacked out. Oh, fat nigga time, day. What's going on, Max Powers?
Dom DeMarco.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
What's going on, man?
Man, I'm just glad to see that the soundboard is working perfectly.
Well, yeah, I had to replace a couple of sounds, but it's all good. You know what it is, man.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
All right, so guys, for the night, I'm not saying this is sponsored, but this is what I'm drinking on tonight. It is Espuela. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see that. Espuela del Gacho Fine Wine of the Andes. It's a Malbec. It's a 2022. It's red. If you didn't know about wines, folks, it's okay to have a glass of red wine a day. It opens up your arteries. You feel what I'm saying?
Dom DeMarco.
Oh, I like that. It's smooth, too. Not too much aftertaste. It's got good legs on it. That shit's good, man. But anyway, so before we get into what we plan on talking about tonight, folks, let's talk about some of the little shit that's been going on. So, it's been a lot of shit going on. From Falcons fans complaining that Penix might not be the starting quarterback because, let's face it, Tua's percentage of being able to perform in pressure situations is better than Penix. He also throws across the middle, even though he does have concussion issues. You know, your boy Penix, he is actually very accident prone, just like Tua, and he just had a injury. So I myself predicted already that Tua was going to be the starting quarterback, even past. They're saying he may only go 5 games. He's going to give it a leash of about 5 games, and Penix is going to win week 5. However, I say this. I say that Tua's going to remain the starting quarterback because even though both of them have an issue being under the quarterback, being under the center, Penix has less, experience with that. Also, have y'all seen the video of Trump's new presidential library? Have you seen that shit, Max?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, nigga. You know how you said you know how you said Trump's probably gonna go down as the best president in all history.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have one of the best presidential libraries too.
Okay, let's do this. Benny Johnson did a video on this. I'm gonna show you this shit's crazy, dog. Cause you seen Obama's, and what's crazy is the Chicago residents are saying Obama's library looks like a jail, a trash can. They say it looks like a stone.
Is it even finished?
Yeah, it's finished, dude.
I thought it wasn't.
No,
finished.
it's finished. It's finished, dude, and it looks fucking terrible. It looks fucking terrible. So let's get into it first. Little bitty things that we doing. We're gonna get into the outraged optics and the power plays because we got to talk about the 3D chess or 4D. No, fuck it. At this point, it's 10D chess that Trump is playing. And Tim Cass had a very good take on this. I wanna go over what Tim Cass said about it, and then we're gonna talk about the fact that now black liberals are basically pissed off at one particular Democratic congresswoman who basically said that those that have been inconvenienced by ICE should get reparations. Yes, they said that shit, bro. So this is what's crazy. These Dems are so fucking confident of the brainwash they've put on black folks that they have boldly come out and said, we'll give reparations to people that have been inconvenienced by ICE before we even think about doing it for black folks. Think about that, folks.
Well, here's the Democrat, and this is what black folks be getting caught up in, right? So they don't understand the difference between a study and actual giving out reparations. But this will be the second.
Studies, though. She said study, bro.
This will be the second time. What we 26? So
this will be the
second time. Yeah,
this
second
year.
time in No, second
No,
times
in
in
a fiscal
5.
year. Second time in a fiscal year.
Second time in 5 years that, well, Democrats gave out reparations around 2020, 2022, 2021. Well, this will be the if they do that shit, it'll be the second times in 5 years they have given illegal immigrants reparations.
That's crazy, dog. It's
And
fucking
so
insane, dog. It's fucking insane. It's been a weird week, man. It's been a weird week, bro. It's been a weird week.
I don't know if you've seen the post that I put down on my Facebook.
I saw it, and I
And on
think
my
that's
face,
what we're going to. I commented on it. I remember commenting on it. I really think I did.
no, you didn't comment on the one that I posted earlier. Before that, that was one I was just fucking with my friend. I was fucking.
Oh yeah. The one that you was fucking with your friend. I commented on that one.
Yeah, I was fucking with her. She was fine when she was younger. Now she older. She gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
But she had a nice ass when she was younger, boy. About what is it?
well, all these people that's
when did I
older
meet
than
her?
me, man.
2018. I met her in 2018. Nigga, I was trying to hop on that, bro. She had a nice ass and them titties. Let me stop.
I bet
But
she
anyway,
did.
but yeah, she always had she was always rough in the face a little bit, but she was cool as fuck. She's still cool as fuck to me. She cool as fan though. But anyway, there was one I put down. I said is funny. I was like, I find it funny how y'all protesting for this no king shit, but when Biden was president and he was trying to force a vaccine in your veins, y'all ain't do shit. Y'all actually
Not a
was
damn
full the
thing.
fuck up.
Not a
Then you
damn
have
dude. All it is this, man. This shit is funded by elites. They didn't even take the time to even organize shit when Biden wanted them to do whatever. But the elites that are organizing this, because they've already said it's like 300 organizations with about $3 billion worth of damn backing that's got these protests underway. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, you see why the hell they didn't protest when Biden said what he said, because they didn't have the means of damn mobilizing as many people as they do now the way they did it. You know what I'm saying? They
no.
don't.
What you talking about? What you talking about? They did.
What, during Biden's term they did protest?
Yeah, but they protest for they protest anything except for shit that involved with COVID.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see that, but I take.
But yeah, they protested everything but COVID. Like my bad. They did not protest during the Biden administration. Fucking surprise.
No, they didn't.
Did not. No, you're right. They did not protest during the Biden administration, but they protest like a motherfucker from when 2020 started until Joe Biden won the election. Oh, these niggas, these niggas was protest. Hell, they burnt the fucking country down. They burnt half of the fucking country down with all these fucking Summer of Love, the Roe v. Wade riots. Not the Roe v. Wade riots. My bad. It was you had the Summer of Love. You had the George Floyd riots. Then you had the Antifa riots. You had three fucking times these niggas fucking riots. But here's the bullshit though. I was like, y'all ain't protest when this nigga was trying to force a vaccine in your fucking arm. But y'all protest.
They ain't protest when all the big corporations could do business, but the small businesses were shut down.
Yeah, I was like, y'all ain't protest for that. I see Republicans actually protest against that shit. But
yeah, Republicans were protesting against that shit. Small business owners and shit.
Protest against that shit, but y'all didn't. I was like, the fact that y'all could protest proves he's not a dictator nor he's a fucking king.
I don't understand, dude. I don't get it. So this is what I don't get about the whole No Kings protest. First of all, if he was a fucking king, you guys would be like Iran. People would be shot in the streets. They always want to call them fascists and Nazis, right? It's like you don't know history. They don't teach history in school. Freaking Nazis did mass shootings, mass unalivings in public, mass capital punishment in public.
Then I got a bitch ass nigga come on my post in my comments trying to. This nigga literally just tried to. This nigga, he tried it, and I was just like, you clearly didn't read the post because where's the fucking gotcha at?
Exactly.
I said they tried to. I was like, they tried to force a vaccine on the American people, and he was just like, well, where's the executive order and all that yada yada. I was like, nigga, so,
was you not alive during that time? Did you not have a fucking eyes?
I literally was like, nigga, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I was like, oh, my fault. I forgot. You a pissed off rapper that never fucking made it because you don't have jobs like I do. Because
I bet he got pissed off at that, didn't he?
I ain't even say this shit, but I was about to say that shit so fucking bad. I didn't want to say it, but I was literally.
You ain't want to embarrass him like that, did you?
I was trying to be cordial, but because I fucks with his ex fiance, which she's the homie. I need to holler see how she's fucking doing. But I was waiting for this nigga to call me a fucking sellout. I was about to hit him with the.
He's probably gonna call you a coon.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't call me a fucking coon. I was waiting for it, and I was going to hit him with the. Wait 1 second. If I'm the coon, nigga, where's your black wife's at, nigga? Where's your black woman at, nigga?
He had a white wife?
Nigga, motherfucker, man, this nigga hasn't. He got a new bitch. I don't even know what she is. I don't know what the fuck she is, nigga. I'm like, listen here, bro. I'm like, listen here, dog. I'm like, I was waiting for him to call me a coon, bro, because I was about to go in on his ass, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you just mad because. I was about to hit him with, you just mad because you seen my dick and it's bigger than yours, nigga.
Wow!
Dom DeMarco.
Brother,
No, I was fucking walking. I was walking around. I was walking around my house, but fucking. It wasn't naked. I wasn't butt naked, but. I had my goddamn.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
I had my goddamn boxers. You know how sometimes the dick come out the dick hole.
Bro, come on, man.
What?
Dude, pause, bro.
Nigga, I had naked bitches all over the house, nigga.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Say that first. Shit.
I had females who was like I had women.
Baller. Yeah.
Dom DeMarco.
It wasn't no baller. It was just I was breaking the. I was breaking
them in.
I was breaking one of my. No, I was breaking one of my chicks out, and I was breaking her, digging her down in the bathroom. I mean, yeah, it wasn't.
Go ahead, be explicit, nigga. Go ahead, be explicit, dog.
I was breaking her down in the bathroom and shit.
We're gonna have a good show tonight.
Guys, this is back in the day before I found Jesus. Before I found Jesus.
Yes, he's a committed man now. Shout out to Mrs. Max Powers in DR. How you doing, baby? Hey, sister.
And so I'm walking around. I just finished digging her down and shit. Half of the bitches heard that shit. Half the niggas heard that shit.
Oh shit! Hey, if the bitches heard that shit, you probably had a couple lined up after that because they'd be like, they want to know what's going on.
Well, her girlfriend was there, and so that was just a wild night. And so that's when I rented our Airbnb for like 2 months.
God dang.
And so because I had a flood in my apartment and shit,
Oh shit.
and so they gave me what it was. It was 600. This was when rent was cheap. They gave me about $600 per month.
Damn, that is cheap.
Yeah,
I remember I remember when my favorite apartment I was in, man, it was $750
well,
a month.
this was
dude.
when I was on Shaliford Road in Dorville.
Dude, I was in Dorville, man, on Shaliford Road, dog. $750 a month. It was called what the fuck is that damn apartment on that curve, dude, right down the street from the goddamn bus station. I can't remember that shit. That's where I used to stay, bro.
That's funny. Because
Right by that, remember that Mexican it wasn't a supermercado, it was smaller. It was at the gas station. On the left when you coming from Buford Highway, bro. You come down that hill.
Hold on, are you talking about the apartment complex that was literally right across the street
from a neighborhood?
From Mexican. It was like a Mexican plaza. It was like a little small Mexican plaza. Then it was a gas station on the left.
Yes, but I was in the apartment complex that was to the left of that station. So basically, if you're looking at the gas station with the small Mexican little store, right? If you're looking at the store and you turn to the left and go down the street like you're going back up the Buford Highway, my apartment complex was the one before you get the Buford Highway, right before you go in that curve. There's a neighborhood across the street. Would you live in there too?
I was on the opposite end of you.
Okay, I was there in 2000. I was there 2008, 2009. I moved to Union City in 10, nigga.
Let me see. What year?
We might have been there at the same time, dude. You weren't there in 2008, though, were you?
That was, I think, around 10.
Nigga, we was almost in the same place at the same time, dog.
That's funny.
Cause I used to go to Shooter's Alley. I beat one of them strippers down the Shooter's Alley in the goddamn in the daggum private.
Do you know her name?
No, she was light skinned, had a big old booty. She was cute. Had natural hair. Big old booty.
Bella? No, not Bella. Fuck. What's her name? Nigga.
If you say it, I might know her dancing name. You know her dancing name, her performance name?
No, I don't know her fuck. I know who the fuck you talking about though, nigga. That was my roommate used to beat that shit down.
Well, I beat it down in the club, dude.
Get the fuck out of here. I
had to pay, dude. I had to pay though.
I know who the fuck you talking about because she was friends with Bella. I know this.
She real nice. She ain't one of them. She ain't had the bed
dances. Nigga, that's the homie. Nice. Oh my god, what is her fucking name? It's not Maria. Dude. Oh my fucking god,
cute.
That was
like she don't look like a stripper. She ain't had no tattoos, nigga.
Nigga,
no.
That was Bella's homegirl, nigga, because Bella was a stripper and she was a stripper. Get the fuck out of here. You used to smash.
Small ass fucking world, dude. Small ass fucking world, dog.
Because
I only smashed her once, dude.
So everybody in the audience, it's funny because of the fact that I knew exactly when he said he bust down a light skinned chick at Shooter's Alley.
By the way, guys, both of us are from Georgia, so
there was only one light skin. There was pretty much only one light skin
in that club.
No, well, there was like two of them. No, it was like three of them. But the Bella's friend, she was very nice. She was extremely nice.
She is very nice because here's the thing, dude. When I was there, I was like, she was like, "You want to dance?" I'm like, "Nah, shawty, I ain't even in here for that." I said, "Check this out."
Oh, she's very nice.
I said, really? It's like this, sweetheart. It's like. Ain't no need me getting no dance, getting my nigga on her, and I can't do nothing. She's like, what do you mean you can't do nothing? I was like, what's up then? I said, shoot, what's up? How much for the private dance? She charged me $200 though.
Yeah, she married now.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, like it's funny because she married, faithful, and all that shit. She ain't even got Facebook.
That down.
She don't got face. She got no social media now.
Told that shit up in that. She got some good cooch too.
Because I remember asking Bella, I was like, what happened to your friend? And she was like, oh, she got married and all that. It was because, so...
She smelled good, too.
My bad. I'm fucking name drop. But a lot of people don't know who I'm fucking talking about. Anyway.
No, ain't nobody know what you're talking about, dog.
If you was in Atlanta around that time,
that bitch
is famous. Bitch is famous.
You talking about the chick I smashed was famous or Bella?
Bella.
Hold on. How does Bella look, dude?
She's kind of chocolate skin.
Chocolate, very in shape.
Yes.
Abs.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Look like she might be African or
Yep.
West Indian.
Yeah. She looked like she probably more West Indian.
Wore braids a lot.
Actually,
Nigga.
Yeah.
That's my friend. That's my Sarah, bro. She a Zeta.
I'm not.
Dude, if you said, dude, I don't know but one Bella. She dark skinned. She got thick lips. She fine as shit. She looked like she's shaped like a fucking like a track star mixed with a fucking maybe a basketball like dancer that they dance at halftime.
Yeah.
Nigga, we know the same. Yes, I know Bella.
Did she
Nigga,
strip?
she went to school at Payne College, nigga.
Did she strip?
I don't know if she stripped.
It was because Bella was a couple of years older than
You. Yes, nigga, that's nip.
Yeah.
She's younger than me, but she's older than you. Because when I left Fort Valley, I went to MCG, which is right across the street from Payne College in Augusta, and they needed a step master for the Phi Beta Sigma chapter at Payne. So I was graduated already. Bella was either a sophomore or a junior when I hit campus on Payne, which means that she is 4 to 5 years younger than me.
Yep.
So she's a little older than you, and you're 37, right?
Yeah. I'll be 30.
So that means that she's about 44, 45, maybe 44 right now.
Sounds about right.
Damn, we know the same motherfucker, man.
Now, if she
I know Bella.
Because if she stripped, then we're talking about.
Here's the thing: Bella would never let me know she stripped because I'm her frat brother. She's not gonna let people like that know. So that's why I don't know if she stripped or not. However, I bet you if I ever find a motherfucking picture of Bella, my nigga, and I show you, nigga. Matter of fact, let me text my boy Ron and see if he got any old pictures of Bella from goddamn college. I'm gonna text him, man, and I guarantee you, dog, this is who you talking about. I'm finna text him right now. While we do that, folks, let's play this right here. This No Kings bullshit.
Kings protests across the country. Music legend Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, no, go do what you do. Do what you do.
So I wanted to tell. Let me get back to the story.
I can't believe we know the same motherfuckers. This is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
Small ass world, y'all.
If Bella she stripped, that bitch was famous for like about a good 2 to 3 years because she was fucking.
Hell yeah, that bitch was fine as shit. Now she ain't the cutest bitch in the face now, but she don't have to be.
Nah, she wasn't.
She one of them bitches that's a butterhead, but she ain't ugly. She just got an exotic West African look. If I'm not mistaken, Bella might have been Bahamian.
Yeah, that's crazy because I think she was Bahamian too. I think you talking about it was a long time ago, and this.
Dude, I kid you not, dude. If I go on Facebook and I go to one of my sorrows from Payne College's page, motherfucker, I'm gonna do that shit while we sitting here discussing shit.
But so. Yeah, it was like she was the one that was fucking with all the rappers like for a good 2 years.
Hell yeah, she was, man. Which means she ran fucking through.
Yeah, but her light skinning joint, she was ran through too. But it was just because she was feminine as fuck. And shit.
Yes, she was. Yes, she fucking was.
So fucking nice. I was like,
yes,
shit.
she fucking was, dog. Yes, she fucking was, dog. She really was.
When I seen Essence and I was asking about her old crew and shit, she was just like, I haven't spoken to none of them, but she was like, I seen, what's her name? She's married now with a couple of kids and shit. And I was like, oh, what's her, is she on Facebook? She's like, oh, she got no social media. You know that. I'm like, damn. But yeah, so let me get back on this.
Get back, because I'm definitely looking right now for this motherfucker.
So this nigga was trying to He was trying to get me in a gotcha, but I was just like, once he was just like, gotcha, and I was just like, oh, nigga, you just came on here just to fucking argue. Then one of your goddamn minions, Katya, I'm gonna fucking drop her fucking, I'm gonna drop that junkie bitch. I'm gonna drop her fucking name. Yeah, she's from Switzerland.
I've never met
just
Katya.
Because, and this is what kill me about some of these woke white women. Just because you got a lot of nigga dick don't make you a nigga.
Yeah, it don't, sure don't.
Because I don't know where the fuck she came off talking about, oh, I'm glad you showed yourself. I'm like, bitch, wait 1 second. You're telling me you're that much of a hive mind motherfucker that you cannot think, so basically a person has to agree with you 100%. 100% a person has to agree with you.
That's crazy, dog.
Right. I was like, in my opinion, I was just like, you know what? Kick rocks, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Peace. And next time I talk to, and you better not be fucking with my homeboy, because next time I talk to my homeboy, I might tell him the truth. I'm like, listen, nigga, you walk in the room with that nigga, and it's a bunch of us from back in the days, nigga, you gonna be getting laughed at behind your back, nigga, because that bitch was sucking dick for meth, nigga. Fuck that hoe.
God dang.
Like, yeah.
All right, so I'm actually on Payne College's page. Well, one of my sorors from Payne College, she went to homecoming, and I'm trying to see if she took a picture with Bella. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking through these pics. But while we do that, you ready to get to this video, man? While I sit there and look for this shit. Or you finished? You ain't finished? Okay.
No, my bad.
Go ahead.
I kind of got a little pissed off. But and so my thing is, bro, I'm like, bro, nigga trying to catch me in the gotcha, and I'm like, you're trying to catch me in the gotcha, but you don't know shit. I'm like, you asking like, oh, what executive orders, yada yada yada. I'm like, nigga, you don't know about the COVID policies he dropped. I was like, you don't know about the whole, I was like, all the policies he dropped. I was like, nigga, you got executive orders and you have policies also. Mm-hmm. He had policies that OSHA was following to where when you have more than 100 employers, they have to either get tested every single day or get vaccinated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of employers could not afford to test people every single day. So that's when they start doing you have to get a COVID vaccination, or you're gonna, or either if you get the COVID vaccination, or we're gonna have to let you go.
I found her. I fucking found her.
And
she lives. If this is her, she lives in Los Angeles right now. Dude, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm not gonna out her on this. I'm gonna send her up. I'm gonna send a pic of yours. I'm gonna send a pic to the I'm gonna send a pic to the WhatsApp.
Okay, so to the people who remember, y'all remember the nurse crisis that they were about to go through a crisis with the nurses. Remember? He mandated for all federal workers to get vaccinated. Oh, y'all forgot about that? You forgot about when the companies couldn't afford to test people, so you either got vaccinated or lost your job. See, that's the reason why I don't like having debates or even political conversations with leftists. Is because of the fact that they have short-term memory like a motherfucker.
They do, man, and I've been dealing with that all fucking week with this one dude. I told him, dude, he gonna talk about some Trump supporters are lazy for looking up facts, and I'm like, no, we ain't lazy for looking up facts. Y'all guys got short-term memory loss.
Well, here's the bullshit about it is, their facts most of the time it ain't true.
It ain't true at all.
It's like, and that's the reason why when people got they got upset at Angry Man. I actually, this is something I have said
For what?
on
What
this
they get?
show.
What they get upset with Anger Man for?
Well, it's like this. If I see what the black culture, if I look, say there's a topic out, right? Say there's
Chicken, what's
some
up?
shit happen. I'll check in a second. Say some shit happen, right? If the black culture is against this shit, I'm going to choose the opposite. The reason why is how much proof do you need to where these motherfuckers have literally been wrong so many fucking times? It's
So
like
many times.
every single time these motherfuckers have done something, it's been literally the opposite was correct. It's like what the whole T.I. versus 50 Cent. And I'm like, I'm with 50 Cent.
Exactly.
The whole entire time, T.I. trying to like do some versus bullshit. 50 Cent's making $100 million deal. In my mind is the niggas making $100 million deals, and T.I. you trying to you basically you trying to do the shit that you did when you was in your 20s. This nigga, he's like, I'm not going back to rapping because I don't have to do that shit no more. Nigga.
Yeah, T.I. pretty much got owned in that whole. I ain't gonna lie, you know, what's his face did King did get, no, not King, Damani. Damani got at 50 really good. His oldest son. One of his oldest son. Damani did a good job. Hey, Nick Shirley got a poster came out on Facebook that says, has Obama pointing to a sign that says, I use ICE to deport 3 million Americans at the same time I bombed 7 countries without congressional approval. Where was your outrage then? Exactly.
The photo you just sent me? Yo, that is her. Oh my god.
Damn! Oh my god!
That's her.
Oh my god, man!
Brother,
Why I'm saying
He's
brother
older.
folks, is because I knew this chick when she was 19, 20. She's a doctor now. And she used to strip. Ain't that some shit?
Nigga, you know how many niggas
That's a crazy
now hold
dog.
Now I'm gonna just say this: the Bella I know, she looks like the older version of her. I'm not gonna say that's not her, but I won't. I'm not gonna say that's not her, but I won't say that is her because she does look like the older version of the Bella that I knew.
Dude, I don't know but one fucking Bella, dude. That's not a common fucking name, dog.
It's not,
And we have already determined that we have sat here and we have compared notes of how we know her, and I described her body, all that shit. That is definitely the Bella you talking about, because Bella has always been in fucking shape. That chick ain't never been fat. That chick ain't never looked like she's falling off. Here she is in her 40s, and she still is in fucking shape. Still in damn shape, dude.
All I'm gonna say is that Bella, she wasn't all that good looking in the face. She did have an amazing body.
Yes.
And she had a quite of a fucking amazing body.
Yes.
I think she briefly worked
folks.
at Follies.
Yes,
but
folks.
She mainly worked at Shooters.
I never saw her in Shooters, but I'm gonna tell you this. Folks, when he says she has an amazing body, I want you to close your eyes and imagine a chick that's dark brown, about around 5'5", 5'6", maybe 5'7" on a good day. No fucking body fat.
Was she taller than the light skinned chick?
Yes. She
that's Bella. That's Bella.
now listen, guys. Imagine a chick that's toned but not muscular. Bubble butt, thighs match because it's all fucking natural. Chocolate as a fucking Hershey bar. She didn't have no titties though. She did not have no titties unless she went and got. She did not have no titties.
Knew did not have no titties.
But from that neck down, nigga, couldn't nobody fuck with this woman. She is. I'm gonna tell you like this: if anybody was on the podcast and went to my college, she is Payne College's version of a girl we used to have at Fort Valley named Sophronia. Sophronia was finer than Bella. She was light skinned, kind of peanut butter complexion, a little cuter. No, she was cute, but she wasn't beautiful. Her and Bella both had the same type bodies. So when he's talking about Bella, you talking about a chick, man, that could go anywhere. And he said she fucked with them NFL players. She wasn't cute at all. But if you walk into a place with this motherfucker and you tell her, Bella, put on something that's gonna fucking hit, she gonna catch eyes all day. When she walk in the fucking room, you gonna pay attention.
Bella used to get me in a Bella. It's like this. So there used to be a what is it? Lucky Sweet Lounge. You know Lucky Sweet Lounge on Lucky Street in Atlanta?
How does she know you? What she know you by?
What she knew me by?
Did she know you by Whaley? Oh, excuse me, my bad. No, you ain't hear that? You ain't hear that? My bad.
Dom DeMarco.
My nickname was Mac back then.
Mac.
Return of the Mac.
What size was you back then?
I was. Let's see. Hold on. This was. Nigga, I was at least 100 pounds lighter, nigga.
You know what? I'm gonna send Bella a goddamn message one day. I'm gonna be like, you remember a guy named Mac, light skin?
Oh, hell no! Don't you dare do that! Hell no! Nigga, we don't let bygones be bygones. Fuck no. That.
Okay, I won't. But folks, just take our word. Just take our word for it. Just take our word for it, folks. If you saw Bella, guys, if you saw Bella, you know how they say, "I'll drink your bath water." You would drink Bella bath water.
Hell no, we gonna let the past stay in the motherfucking past, nigga, because of the fact that, nigga, it was a lot of bullshit.
Did you smash Bella?
Bullshit. No, my roommate did though.
Oh, okay.
My roommate smashed her and her friend. The light skin.
You know what? I never tried to smash Bella. I just was always just cool with her. I never even tried to, dog.
Bella, she was cool as fuck.
She was just cool as shit. Cool as shit.
She was cool as fuck. Like she was like when I met Bella. Like I met Bella. She was at the no. When I met Bella, I think she was at the studios and 2 Chainz and shit was there and all that.
Okay. Shit, if I knew she knew people like that, man, when I was up here, man. If I knew we was up here at the same time, man, I would have got Bella. Probably could have passed my music off to somebody. Shit, guys, it's who you know, not what you know, and it's who you know.
I think you probably knew Bella a little bit later, because actually, you know what? This is summertime.
I've known Bella since 2000, nigga. That's when I met Bella. 2000. Yep.
Because I know she disappeared because we didn't know where the fuck what happened to her. Because that whole summer we had a great fucking summer, dude. I had an awesome summer, but it was awesome ass. Nigga, I almost lost my job because I wasn't working.
I miss my youth, man. Folks, I'm about to turn 50 in like next week. Boy, I miss my youth. But I still feel good. I went back into the gym today. But yeah.
Well, it's the youth for what it was when the youth is. You ain't do much thinking when you did shit. Now you're doing a lot of fucking thinking when you gonna do shit. Like you can still have a blast. Like it's
Yeah, you
that's why I
can.
was just like,
Out the country,
but
baby.
yeah, you can
Go
still
out the
have a
country, folks.
blast, but
Go out the country,
out the
folks.
country, in the country, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you being older now. You put a lot of thought into shit. And I realize that with me as an older man now.
Yeah, I'm not a big crowd cat. I'm only a big crowd cat if it's a very special occasion and like I know it ain't gonna be no bullshit. Like I would go, I would go with this dude here to a rave, but I wouldn't go to that shit that popped off in Houston with all the motherfuckers acting a damn fool. Cause first of all, that's below my damn, that's below my fucking age range. Like my plan this summer, like dude, I'm not gonna be able to do Columbia in damn April. I thought I was, but I gotta sell more insurance. I just can't do it right now. But I plan to do Patrona Alvarez Afro Colombian Festival in Cali, Colombia in August. I've already taken the time off. I just got to pay for my ticket, pay for my Airbnb, and it's a wrap.
Oh, they got EDC. They had the first EDC Colombia in October.
You know what else I'm waiting for too, though? I don't think this war is going to last past April. So I'm waiting till after then to pay my fucking plane ticket. I'm not going to purchase that bitch right now.
Nigga, I say fuck that. Let's go to EDC Colombia.
When is that, nigga?
October.
I'll just take another trip, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, it's the first time they do. That shit's about to be fucking. I don't know where they're gonna do it at. If they're doing it in Cartagena,
I just hope it's not on the same weekend as I got my kids. If it is, man, I know I ain't gonna be able to go. But hey, you know what? We're getting down a damn rabbit hole. Even though we are waiting for Dragon, we gotta talk about all this other shit. But we just went down a whole reminiscent path, guys, to let you know how small this fucking world is, dude. Do you?
Yeah, man.
This is how small this world is. Me and him know a few people, but Bella, him knowing Bella and me knowing Bella, that's 1 degree of separation. To the point of she was in my close circle when I was in Augusta. How about I met a dude at my job yesterday that knows what 1, 2, 3. You know about 4 people. About 4 people was me, man, and I've never met this cat before in my life. I played football with one of the dudes he knows. I played football against one of the dudes he knows, and one of the dudes he knows is the brother of one of my frat brothers. So he went to Sandersville. He went to Washington County. That's in Sandersville. He knows Robert Edwards, who's my frat brother, who played for UGA and played for the Patriots. He knows a dude named Mo. That's not out in Mo. A dude named Mo, who's a brother to one of my frat brothers, and he knows a dude named Ant, who's Robert Edwards' younger brother, who I played football with in college. Dude, you never know who you know, man. It's a small ass fucking goddamn world, dude.
I might send Essence a message. I'm be like, yo, is this Bella? She can be like, if Essence be like, yeah, that's.
And I know, and you know what? I know Young Dro because I met Young Dro now. And Bella probably know Young Dro if she ain't fucking Young Dro.
Well, that's the reason why I was just like, nah, nigga. I was like, yeah. She can be like, yo, you remember this nigga? I'm gonna be like, yeah, nigga, don't do that shit, nigga, because it's like this. My homegirl was the one that told me. She was just like, yeah, you know that bitch is white famous.
Yeah.
She was like, you know that bitch is quite famous. I was like, no. I was like, well,
it's a lot of people you don't think famous, dude. It's a lot of people you don't think famous is right next to you.
Well, she's famous for
Dragon. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
She's famous for a wrong reason, though. But
oh wow.
Let me finish with this nigga.
Finish, Dragon. You missed some shit, man. The world's too small. Go ahead, man.
Let me finish with this pissed off rapper that never made it. So this motherfucker, I'm busy moving up in life. This nigga's still been doing the same goddamn shit he's been doing since the last time I seen these niggas. Actually, this nigga's been doing the same shit since I met this nigga. You haven't. I'm like, bruh, where's the growth?
Where's the growth?
You want one?
I'm like, where's the shit? I'm like, nigga, I make 6 figures now. I make technically
Congratulations to Max coming up like a motherfucker. We all coming up, man. I got my little side.
This ain't my first time making six figures now, but this is my first time making six figures as an employee. Because when
I've done that as an employee.
When I was running my own, when I was doing my own shit, nigga, it was that one, what was it, January? Man, I made about $20,000 that month. $20,000 one month, nigga. And so that was what I brought home, but I had to pay a lot of debt off. So, but anyway, I'm like this, bruh. If you, and this might help out with people who argue with leftists too, or who try to have a debate. These niggas don't know a lot of shit outside of what the headlines of CNN and BS Now says to them.
Exactly.
And so whenever you bring something a little bit like a little bit detailish for them, if that's a word, they won't know what you're fucking talking about because the only thing they know is the headlines and the talking points. And so when, like, example, did you watch that clip with Forever Podcast? No, is it Whatever Podcast?
You know they got so many clips. What clip are you talking about, dog? And do you have it? We can bring it up.
Nigga, literally the one I just shared I shared with you a couple hours ago.
The one that you put in, you said that you ain't got to really talk about it.
No, I was like stupidity alert.
Okay, shoot. You want to look at that shit? Show it on the show, just since we on the topic anyway.
You're gonna have to play just the sound. You cannot show the video.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I would do that shit, but So you said I can't show the video.
Actually, you know what? You can show the video. We're just gonna have to stop it once in a while just to have a comment. I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. It is.
So pause it and just interject on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. Dragon, Wildcat. I'm telling you now. Don't judge me, nigga.
Dude, what are you talking about, dog?
All right. You're gonna wonder how the.
Why would I judge you anyway, bro? You know us, man.
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you right now. You're gonna wonder how I sat through 14 minutes straight of listening to that shit.
You're a driver, dude. Shit. Of course you sat through.
I'm telling you now. You're gonna be like, yo, how the fuck you sat through 14 minutes of this shit?
Comment, subscribe. I'm still not gonna judge you, bro. I don't think I would judge you. But hey, let's go. Okay, we go play it. Okay, let's do it.
Nah, culture wars, which spread hate. Hold on, son. I'm gonna judge you based off of the amount of XDC you got in regards to this. How about that?
Oh, here he go with this shit again. Dragon, we already know everything you say gonna be crypto. Dude, we know this, dog.
I'm a financial bro. You know that's the thing.
We know this, dog. But hey, let's go ahead and hit this, man. Let's hit this.
And divide our country. You used your show to promote Trump because you're dumb enough to be brainwashed by a con man. Now you're going to have to come to terms with not only helping get a predator criminal, con man, grifter elected, but also with the fact that
God, dog, man. Turn it up?
Just a smidge. Or is it loud? Is it loud enough for y'all?
Loud, dude. It's loud.
Oh, my bad. That's me.
Yeah.
you will forever look like a dumbass for falling for his bullshit. So you wrote that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It is.
Because
see, I don't get this, dude. Like, why is it people feel that they can just call somebody a PDF with no evidence, man? I don't get that at all. Like, really and truly, if it was someone that she knew was in her realm of reach, like, let's say she said that about a coworker. Like, that coworker has every right to sue her for everything she just fucking said without no damn proof. And I don't want to hear anybody jumping in the comments talking about this all in Epstein files. He did this. What about that 16-year-old? Blah 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 blah. Yakety schmackety. That's bullshit. That's all been debunked. All of that shit's been debunked. All All the information is even out there. It's so out there. I don't even have to mention it here on this damn podcast. I only have to give you the proof of it. That's how much information is out there. It's all in the fucking Epstein files. Y'all sat there all this time asking for the Epstein files, begging for the Epstein files. The Epstein files come out, and who's in there more than anything else? Dems. There's some Republicans in there, like John Thune's in there, but you see how he's a rhino. You saw how he had just recently? Come on, man, with the bullshit.
Yeah.
What do you mean predator?
Yeah, I was going to ask, what do you mean predator criminal?
I mean, yeah, all things point to that. I mean,
the 34 so-called felonies was one fucking charge, 34 counts. Up up from a misdemeanor.
So when they say that shit, I literally asked them, what was the underlying crime? What was the underlying crime?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like 34 counts of business. I was like, no, what was the underlying crime? Can't tell you.
None of them can.
Because I don't even fucking know. That's why.
Shit,
because
I don't know
no one knows what was the underlying business. Basically, all right. What Donald Trump was found guilty of, do you know, is literally a hefty fine, $30,000 for his type of business.
Hush money.
$30,000. Here's a fucking funny thing. Giving somebody hush money is not a crime.
Actually, it isn't.
No, it's not. See, here it is. It's like this. Hey, Sean, you seen me one time taking a poop in the middle of the interstate. Because I don't want to be embarrassed by you seeing me taking a poop in front of the interstate, and I don't want other people to find out about it. I'm going to give you $50,000 to keep your mouth quiet about that. That is not a crime.
No, it's not.
Now,
no, it's not.
For what they're saying is that Michael Cohen, the guy who committed perjury, Michael Cohen, he paid her $30,000 without Trump's knowledge. And what he did was he charged Donald Trump he charged Donald Trump the $30,000. Now
under his business name.
Basically, he sent Donald. It was basically an invoice that was sent to the Trump organization for $30,000, and the Trump organization paid for it. Did not know what the $30,000 was. It was for business expenses, but did not know. Basically, when
who the fuck labeled it as hush money in the accounting?
It's because it is hush money, but the problem is that if the business nor the organization knew it was hush money, Donald Trump, whenever they found out that it was hush money, it was Donald Trump's first time even hearing about the shit.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
So the fact that Donald Trump had
crazy, dog.
He had no knowledge of this shit, because here's the thing. This what nobody thought. They even thinking that it was completely no one has ever thought about this. Why didn't Donald Trump just give her $50,000 out of the fucking vault he had? The nigga
he could have gave her. He could have gave her some cash, and they just
exactly
being with a man under the table.
So you're telling me exactly. So you're telling me that no one never thought about that? Like, the man is worth a couple of $1 billion. You think he don't have fucking $50,000?
What? Ain't he about around $8 billion now?
Exactly. You're telling me no one thought about he couldn't have give her $50,000 cash that's probably sitting in the safe at his home?
Ain't no telling what he got safe at his home, dog. But shit, we gotta keep going, man. Good discussion though so far. Good discussion.
Should we bring up all of the things?
Sure.
I mean, just the fact that he said he drained the swamp and bring.
That has nothing to do with being a predatory criminal.
He was barred from even having a charity in New York because of a fake charity, a
first,
fake
what do you mean by
university.
Once again, that has nothing to do with what's in the Epstein files.
predatory criminal? What does that mean, predatory?
He's predatory. Like he.
Notice she's not gonna have no proof, y'all. None.
Went into the dressing rooms of Miss Universe.
And we can do it like this, and we can't show the. We can't show the video. I can do it like this.
Miss USA.
Yeah, whatever.
No, there's no minors there. That's an adult beauty pageant.
It starts at 16, but also it doesn't matter if it's teenagers dressing and basically bragged about getting a pass because he owns it, that he can go and see all these beautiful women changing and.
Okay, y'all don't. You know what I hear when I hear her talk? I hear a 8 or 9 year old little girl who's trying to tell her daddy something or trying to explain something to somebody and can't get everything out and can't even speak in complete sentences. Listen how this bitch talk, man. She got a bird brain. And I'm not even trying to be, disrespectful. But you can't convey her thoughts. Listen to how she's talking.
And stuff, and he gets a pass.
Yeah, he's running a...
You know what? You know what I tell my kids when they talk like this? I tell them, okay, take a breath, figure out what the hell you want to say, and then say it. That's what I would tell her as.
A beauty pageant for beauty and gets to see beautiful... That's crazy to me.
Why would you... Watching women change... It's not predatory to you without their consent? What? And like him...
I got a feeling Andrew finna bury her ass.
And how many of these beauty queens have come forward and said that Donald Trump was in there spying on them without their consent?
There's a lot of stories from people that said that they stopped.
A lot of stories. Notice she could not say anything specific. She couldn't give you a number.
Going to the pageants because of the...
Yeah, name one.
Of the... I don't know the names of them.
I don't know the names. This is what liberals do. They throw shit at a wall and hope it stick. That's what the fuck they do.
I've seen several interviews of how they were treated in the pageant. And it connects with Jeffrey Epstein and the whole modeling world. And it was a different time that, there was a lot of,
She literally sounds like a prepubescent little girl trying to, she's trying to gain favor on her side. By the way, this is ridiculous, man.
And there was a lot of creepy shit going on, and 26 different women came forward saying that they
all frauds.
Oh my God! See, that's
all of that has been debunked, people. All of that has been debunked. No victims have said anything about Donald Trump doing anything to them.
See, this is where the Epstein class comes in. Is rich people never have consequences for everything, and they say, "Oh, people are doing it for power, for money."
Because the new thing they're saying now, they're saying that a lot of the files have been deleted or they haven't been shared. And those are the files that have Donald Trump in them allegedly doing what he's been doing, which is bullshit because no victim has come forward.
So hold on 1 second. You wanna know how I know that's bullshit?
How do you know that's bullshit, man?
I remember Pam Bondi when she first got in, finding out that the New York FBI office was deleting information. Somebody got an echo. The New York FBI office were deleting files. So that's how we know it's bullshit. Two,
the New York
how
office
we know
was deleting files.
Yes, they were the legal office. The legal the FBI office in New York were deleting some amount of Epstein files. Pam Bondi made a big ass announcement and problem about it. Like, she made a big ass announcement about it. She's like, "The people, you're breaking the fucking law. You are deleting evidence, yada yada yada." And which was true. They were deleting evidence. So it's either two things. You're telling me that the Democrats. The Democrats inside of the United States, the New York Democrats,
New York,
were deleting evidence on the behalf of Donald Trump. Nigga, please.
That is impossible. It does not make any sense. But once again, folks, there is no common sense in this country anymore. Let's continue.
Political reasons. But a lot of these people came forward way before he was political.
Okay, Max.
Yeah.
Come to the front of the congregation, please.
I accept everything.
Dude, how the hell did you do this, bruh?
I asked myself this shit. Sobriety.
Dude, this is fucking torture, man.
Bruh, I watched this shit 14 minutes straight, bruh. After I finished watching that shit, I judged my own goddamn self.
You needed to do a brain dump. This shit is fucking... Dude, okay. You know how they said the Joker used to be normal once? This some shit right here turn you into the Joker. This some fall in some chemical shit bullshit here with this bitch here, dog. This is some old Two-Face after the change bullshit, or right as he made him change. This is some of that get liquid on your face and burn and shit, and you Two-Face shit. This shit is fucking hilarious, and also it drives a nigga insane just listening to this shit, nigga. You need to go get some, dude, you need to go get some anointing oil or something, dog. Get some holy water. Get this shit out your mind, nigga. Like, please just dump this shit, dog. I feel for you, dog. I feel for you, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I feel for you, dog.
I'm gonna make this shit. I want to make this shit like get like the a 30-second clip of the most dumbest shit she's going to say, and literally make it to where, and I'm gonna play the Billy Madison, just like, everybody in this room is dumber just for hearing you. You didn't make everything you said was incoherent. You make no points, and I reward you in no points. The people who have listened to you are dumber. May God have mercy on your soul.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, dude. If it wasn't for me getting back in the gym today, dog, I would have been goddamn be like, I can't do it no more. Let's go.
The 13-year-old that...
You mean the one that's not credible?
Who proved that she wasn't credible?
The she same did when she retracted her claim.
No, it showed. There's an interview that shows her lawyer saying the reason she retracted is because she's getting threats and is scared.
Oh yeah, what's he supposed to say? She retracted because she's a fucking liar. Lawyers don't do that.
But there's also proof of all of the Epstein survivors that still now getting threatened.
Hang on. What's the proof that Trump, in any way, shape, or form, was involved with a cover-up of a organ?
All right, so listen to this, because she's not going to be able to tell you shit at all.
Organization, because that's where you're going, right?
Because his actions are proof. And he's in, like, there's still just a small portion of...
What's the proof?
Redacting stuff that should not be redacted.
Mostly 90% of the redactions plus. You can go to Michael Tracy's Twitter.
You know what she sound like? She sound like that little girl that got caught on the goddamn stool, man, with her hand in the cookie jar.
I know why I was able to listen to this all the way through.
You wasn't high. I know that for sure.
No, my ex-girlfriend talked like this. That's why.
Oh,
Twitter to track
one of my ex-girlfriends.
Most of the redactions in the Epstein files are.
Really, dude?
if she wasn't fine, that's the only way I was able
Oh
to deal
my
with that.
God, no, she wasn't fine.
No, she was fine. That was
Oh,
the
she
only
was?
reason
Okay,
why.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to imagine that as I fucking, because this chick is a 4 or 5. I'm gonna try to imagine that shit that she talks about.
Because victims demand them, and because
That's not what
there's-
the
and because
victims
there's
are
porn.
saying.
Which ones?
For what?
Which ones
I
are
wasn't
even victims? Virginia Giuffre was not a victim.
Yeah, I don't have the.
She claimed she was a victim, but she.
I'm imagining she's one of those gym chicks with a nice stomach and a bubble booty.
She's a chronic liar. She's a fucking chronic liar. And
no, I'm imagining this chick is so I can stand how she talks.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
I'm imagining her doing some sumo deadlifts, nigga.
The Republican Party is like trying. Yeah, he's legit. He said there was no.
Can't make this shit up, boy. Can't make this shit up.
Oh shit, nigga!
I did say accomplices, not accomplices. What's the word that they're using? Oh, he said that no one else was involved in sex trafficking, and there's proof.
We don't have any evidence
All right,
of
now,
any
now,
sex.
now, look at her body language, folks. Let's make this educational, because at this point, my nigga, I gotta get my mind off the annoyance of this bitch's voice and her thought process and her mindset, nigga. I gotta get my mind off that shit, nigga. Hello? Y'all hear me? The fuck happened? Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah,
Sex trafficking.
I can hear you.
Yes, there is.
Okay, tell me who was sex trafficked.
Their names are redacted.
So your evidence is you don't have evidence.
The evidence is that Pam Bondi and what's his name?
Cash Patel.
Cash. They under oath said that there was not any accomplices or a list of any kind. And Thomas Massey says differently. He's seen the files. He said he's willing to say the names.
The same Thomas
himself.
Massey who, along with Ro Khanna, decided that they were going to unredact the names of 4 innocent people, and those innocent people got
says they're
completely fucking
innocent?
inundated, according to their lawyers, with death threats and everything else, because they were assuming that they were part of a massive pedophilic cult that doesn't exist.
Yeah. The law that they put saying that no people except that were victims, like the women, children,
What
are
victims?
allowed to be.
What victims?
Don't have to memorize.
Because listen,
This chick can't give him shit at all. Like I said, I'm imagining that she's got a bubble butt and she's doing sumo deadlifts, dude. And
Like I said, guys, I sent this to you, and I sent this to my friend, my other friend.
He cussed your ass out.
I told him, you could judge me all you want. I watched 14 minutes of this shit. I judged myself.
I don't understand how you did it, bro. You have got to have a set of cojones on you, dog.
My
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tipsy tonight. I might say
hold on. So what did he? Hold on. He messaged me. Hold on. What he said?
I might say anything, dude. I got a little.
He told
red wine
me
in
he
there. I had 1 cup of red wine.
He told me. I repeat, and I repeat. This is what he messaged me. If we wasn't friends, I would have blocked you already.
Oh damn! Hey, you know what? I do not mind that he said that.
Brother,
Don't mind that he said that shit.
Because he was just like, yo, why? He's literally said, why the fuck did you send me this shit? He don't even curse. And he said, why the fuck did you send me this shit?
Oh my god! Yeah, he felt that. He felt that.
I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, like I said, people, I watched this for 14 minutes straight.
Oh,
it was a tough watch.
Hey, where are we at? 5 minutes? I'm having problems
Right
with
now,
that.
here's what we have for evidence. You have 0 evidence.
Yeah, because Trump's covering it up.
Covering how? How is he covering it up? There's redactions.
Breaking the law of the.
Hey, did you see? She just looked like she glitched or some shit. Nigga.
Right.
She said, "I can't believe I can't prove any of this shit. I can't."
Why, Jesse? Don't believe me. Just believe me. I'm telling you.
None of this shit is working. They said it would work. It's not working. I'm following the script that they gave me. Shit.
You're like, don't talk to me. I ain't murder you.
It works for everybody else. It works for everybody else. ASMR. I thought it would work for me.
Oh, it was like, hey, Sean, it's more like.
Hey, here it is. Here it is. I thought it would work for me. Pause. Let's go.
Sean, we're trying to get in contact about your car extended warranty.
I just saved $200 by switching to Geico.
The Epstein Transparency Act.
Here's what Trump's in the files doing. Trump is in the files assisting law enforcement against Ghislaine Maxwell. That's all that he's in the files doing wrong. Period. Is assisting law enforcement.
He's also in the files, which is not wrong because Andrew just said what is he was just bringing up a point. He's in the files for being on a plane with Jeffrey Epstein, but that was before the island was made, and it was from Palm Beach to New York because Trump was living in New York at that time, and also he had Mar-a-Lago because he's had Mar-a-Lago for a minute. Matter of fact, he was in a bidding war for Mar-a-Lago with some other people before he bought it. But anyway, like I said, Trump is in the files. He's on the plane in the files, but the plane he was on the flight logs before the damn island was purchased. So stop with the bullshit.
In 2006,
also, the person that's in the files that indicted him on the thing, that went to the police and said that he did this and this, was also had an evaluation on their mental capacity, and they were deemed to be unfit. Okay? And they had then they had a call-in toll line that anybody could call in on. No identification. A motherfucker from China could call in online and say some shit like, "Yeah, Trump, he get me on, he put me on thing. He licked my booty."
Yeah. It was Donald Trump. He tried to have sex with me. He tried to make sex with me. Donald Trump trying to make sex with me. I can't do the fucking Asian voice.
It could be some Spanish shit like "Coño, Daño tratas, yo derme," whatever.
I mean, no. It was the Mexican lady off of Family Guy that called.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
My cocktail tonight. I want to thank Firecracker for my cocktail. For her to remain anonymous, she will be referred to as Firecracker.
Firecracker. Does the carpet matches the drapes?
It damn sure does.
What do you say?
Nothing.
7 whenever he made statements.
That's
saying,
not what. Hey, Sean.
She said, "What did he say?" I said, "Nothing."
What did he say, nigga? Like,
What
Sean,
did he
you want to treat? You should be like, you want me to treat him like white folks? No, that is not what I said.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Let's go.
That you're doing this investigation, blah 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 blah.
Damn.
But and said he cut off Epstein from his life, but then the Epstein files show that like up to 2016 that he was still in contact and a few times hung out with Epstein. So
First of all, this is insanity. Let's back up. Let's start with this. Who are you accusing Donald Trump of? Are you accusing him of being a PDF?
I say that there's either he's a pedo protector, which is I would say 99% likely.
Now give me your evidence. Your best piece of evidence. What is it?
His actions, all of the actions.
So what's your best piece of
Saying
evidence?
that it was a Democratic hoax.
First of all, the Democratic hoax is that they're calling this guy, and he knew it, by the way. He knew that the second the files were released, because of all the redactions, Democrats are going to run and say that he's part of a pedophilic ring, even though we have no evidence of that at all.
We don't have the evidence because they won't give it to us.
So wait a second. So you don't know.
I think that
so what you're saying.
Basically, folks, what she's been doing this whole time is she's just been throwing shit at the wall and hoping that it sticks. That's pretty much it.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
It makes no fucking sense. It really does not.
Here's the funny shit about it. Well, it's not really funny, but it's kind of fucked up too when you think about it. There's actually real people this shit affect. There's real people. All of this, like, there are real fucking victims, and the Democrats have played literally. And this is the reason why I said the Democrats, they're in some way and form, they were involved with the whole Jeffrey Epstein shit, because the fact that they was able to pull this fucking move.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, yo, don't y'all realize y'all doing this shit, right? But y'all basically shitting on the victims, and they're not getting justice because of the fact that people won't take this shit serious no more.
Mm-mm.
I don't take it serious no more. And I've been one of the biggest motherfuckers when it came to the whole Jeffrey Epstein shit. Then how Democrats played with this shit, I'm like, nigga, whatever, man. What's next? I ain't give a fuck no more. Stupid motherfuckers.
Pedophiles, hanging out with pedophiles.
Yeah.
Add all of the women that have came forward.
Which ones? Which ones do you find credible? Which ones?
Which ones, bitch?
I find them all credible until we see until we actually see how the investigation actually name them uncredible, because it's the same people.
They did name them uncredible.
The same people.
This dude said, at podcast LVR 5689 said he did a super chat. He said this woman is Brian Shapiro with a wig.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit!
That's hilarious.
Oh god! Oh my god! Anyway, let's go.
Who gave Epstein the sweetheart deal?
Can we still? You know what? We're gonna do crypto next and get to the other shit in a minute. No, you know. Yeah.
No,
Are those the ones?
No, this is FBI investigators who are investigating this. First of all,
the FBI that lied on the stand
about
there being no co-conspirators.
Who were the co-conspirators?
Massey says there's at least 6 of them that he's uncovered so far.
Okay.
And
He didn't say how many. He said who, bitch? Who?
He's going to name them. It has to be in the Senate to legally name them.
Oh, got it. So there are no co-conspirators that you can name. You just made it up.
Because they won't give them to us. But
right.
I listened to Thomas Massey and all the other.
Once again, watch her body language, because we have to make this educational. And you can also use this in your dating life, folks. So notice her eyes going back and forth. Notice her fidgety ways. Just look at her body language and all this. You will realize she's lying out of her fucking teeth. She's lying. Look at her body language.
People that have read the files are saying that. And if you take MTG,
you
look at the eyes.
I know for sure that you're a PDF.
And the
I can't prove it though because law enforcement won't give me the evidence I need to show you that
blinking.
In his own words, through several interviews throughout the years, all of the women that came forward, the girl that said she was threatened.
Which one of those girls do you?
When you see her eyes go up into the right or the left, she's trying to think of something to say.
You find the most credible?
You see that? You see how her eyes just went up?
All of them?
No, which one specifically? Give me one name of any of those girls that you found credible.
Keeps doing it over and over again. She keeps doing it.
You don't know anything about
Katie Johnson.
it. You don't know nothing about it again.
What? Do you have every name memorized in them?
You don't. I don't need to. I'm not making the claim.
I'm following the.
good fucking point. He doesn't need to know the names. He just needs you to say the names.
The actual evidence that
okay, what evidence?
He's covering up for his friends.
Show me the evidence. Where is it? Where can I look at it?
The lies.
What lies?
Not that there even is co-conspirators, that there is that, yeah.
So your
him
evidence
saying that
is no evidence.
said he never went on the plane. He said he banned Epstein
He
from.
did ban Epstein from his properties. Not only that, he worked with law enforcement.
He didn't work with them. He made a statement. Which someone who's covering up would do exactly that.
Yeah, why didn't Biden release the Epstein files?
Yes, he's directly involved with that. No, he's not a pedo. There's no proof of that yet.
There's no proof that Trump is. You just made it up.
I didn't make it up.
You made it up.
Women who have come forward who said he did the same.
And which ones did you find the most credible?
The girl that retracted her statement.
You found her, and why did you find her credible? The one who retracted her sworn statement?
Because she was a minor and it directly involved Epstein as well.
Hang on. Did she make the claims when she was a minor? Did she make the claims when she was an adult, when people were getting millions of dollars in cash settlements when they said that they were a victim of Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, actually, new evidence have came out that have directly correlated her suing the Epstein estate around the time the claims were made and it being settled. I don't know if you've read that.
Again.
So, yeah, if she sued the Epstein estate and won during that time period,
nothing. There was all kinds of
If there was no proof of that, then why would they have settled?
There was all kinds of settlements which came out of the Epstein saga, but here's what did not come out of it.
Putting her thoughts together. You know what I'm saying? She sounds like she having issues, man. You know?
Yeah, she sounds like she having some problems there.
She can't connect her thoughts.
The Epstein saga, at least thus far. There is not a single shred of evidence that Donald Trump participated in any sort of sexual activity with any minors at all, nor that he was part of some PDF ring, nor that there even was a PDF ring. And you know what evidence you have for this? Here's the evidence you have for this. I don't have evidence.
There's a lot of the emails that point to that.
Which things?
Can we look it up? Do you think I have it all memorized?
Go ahead. I actually want you to. We can go through them one at a time. You could show me the best evidence you have that Donald Trump's a PDF.
I didn't say there's direct evidence of it.
So no evidence?
He's at the...
So he's a PDF, but you have no evidence he's a PDF?
Okay. First of all, it's very hard to prove if someone raped you or not. If you compare it to murder cases where there's, what they call it, the... what's the type of evidence? Sorry, my brain's... circumstantial evidence. You can be convicted of murder without any actual DNA, without...
That's nice. What's the most credible piece of evidence you have Donald Trump's a PDF?
The women's statements that are connected to it. Him being liable of rape through him being liable, his own words of how he talks to women. Him being held liable of rape. The way he specifically liable of SA. Yes, he was by our courts.
You know what? I'll just grant you that Donald Trump has raped 300 women. Let's say he's raped them. He just did. I'm just gonna I'll just say he did. What's your best piece of evidence that Donald Trump is a PDF?
Now let's see if she can come with any credible evidence.
And did anything?
I don't know for sure he was a PDF, but I know he's a pedo protector.
Okay, show me how he's protecting PDF.
Hold on though, because she started this whole thing out saying that he was a predator. Now she backtracks and said he's a PDF protector. Which one is it, really? Which one is it?
Yes.
Literally, the proof is what's happening with Epstein files.
What?
And the email.
What's the proof?
Him lying about him saying that he was going to be transparent, bring the Epstein files out.
He has brought the Epstein files out.
After being forced by, there was enough votes to where even if he didn't.
Dan Bongino becomes the assistant deputy director of the FBI. He comes out, right? He's done now. He's
Don't worry, folks. We're almost done with this video.
back on his podcast. He says, you know why there's all these redactions? The victims want it. There's porn in it, right? And lawyers are suing for it. So what are you talking about?
Well, lawyers suing doesn't make it against the law.
Yeah, they can tie up redactions forever because they're victims.
If there's, they're supposed to, of course, edit out the people that are the victim, like the female.
And all
like
sorts of information which can point to what.
Except Virginia Giuffre. That's the only one that can be not redacted.
What their identity is, which would be a massive redaction.
No, that's why.
Dragon, you about ready for crypto, man?
You
look, I would love it. I would love it
face.
if you redacted. If they had unredacted files and could release them, I would love that.
But
I would adore
there's
it.
Proof.
Dragon.
I said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you, man. My bad.
That they're redacting people that were guys that have nothing to do with the
I'll tell you
the
what.
survivors.
Let's try this instead of the conspiratard shit. Let me just ask you this.
It's not conspiracy.
Okay, name one of these people who you think is currently in government, who's a PDF because of the Epstein files that you've read.
I think they're pedo protectors.
Name one. No. That's not what I asked you. Name one who's a PDF. Which PDFs are they protecting?
I didn't say that there is any.
Which PDFs are they protecting?
The Epstein class.
Who are they?
Well,
all right. So as you can tell, folks, she couldn't tell us shit. Just like most of them damn liberals, they can't tell you a damn thing.
And
anyway,
I watched 14 minutes of that straight, guys. I judge myself.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't see how the hell you did that shit, dude.
I also like to live my life a little bit dangerously.
I see shit. The fuck? But anyway, man. God, dog, bruh.
Like the whole entire time, man. I'm like, can you just say the fucking names? Golly's lady, he's trying to help you out here.
Couldn't say not one damn name, dude.
Because Jeffrey Epstein is because Jeffrey
That
Epstein.
shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy. But anyway, folks, that was good for a little intro to the night. Got a little bit more to talk about, but we're going to go into crypto news right now with Crypto Dragon. So go ahead and take it away, Crypto Dragon.
What's going on? So, Corsia, which people know as a good AI app to do writing and other stuff, is actually taking a huge step because it said Tuesday it's partnering with Ripple to roll out crypto-enabled payment and treasury services for businesses, marking another sign that stablecoins are moving deeper into mainstream cross-border finance. The collaboration combines Conversa's commercial payments and FS networks with Ripple's blockchain-based liquidity and settlement infrastructure. Conversa says the offering is designed to help business owners move money faster and more reliably, especially in payment corridors where traditional rails remain slow or costly. The structure is built on the stablecoin sandwich model, where payments start in fiat, settles through a regulated stablecoin, and ends in fiat again. That means enterprise users can benefit from blockchain-based settlement without needing to directly manage digital assets themselves. Conversa handles the customer-facing payment flow, while Ripple provides the underlying liquidity, on and off-ramping, and cross-border settlement layer. The partnership also fits into Ripple's broader push to sell blockchain infrastructure to financial institutions. Ripple said in January that Ripple payments had reached more than 90% of daily FX markets and processed over 95 billion in volume to date. In March, the company said customers, including Banco General and Amnia Bank, were already using its infrastructure for near real-time cross-border flows, including use cases that bridge stablecoins and fiat rails. For Conversa, the deal adds a new digital asset settlement lane to a business that already serves more than 26,000 customers across a network spanning more than 200 countries and territories. That gives the company a way to meet rising demand for faster treasury movement and more flexible global payouts without forcing customers to fully step into crypto native workflows. Stablecoins now sit near the center of the digital payments conversation as major card networks, fintechs, and banks test how blockchain-based settlement can reduce friction in global transfers. Visa said in January it was expanding stablecoin settlement for U.S. banks, while MasterCard agreed this month to acquire stablecoin infrastructure firm BVNK for up to $1.8 billion. Even so, debate remains over how large the payments opportunity will become, with some analysts still arguing that real-world usage trails the hype. So this is really huge for Ripple, cross-border payments, and for the future of XRP and RLUSD as being used as a stable coin. So I wouldn't be surprised if Corsa is wanting to utilize RLUSD from that fiat onto stablecoin and then fiat off, so that way the institutional players don't necessarily have to run their hands through the actual asset itself. But as long as they have RLUSD, that would be the stablecoin for the bridging method. So once again, it seems like Ripple is making moves. Now, I know there's a bunch of people out there that don't necessarily like Ripple. If you don't like Ripple, you just don't like it. But for us that like having a diverse portfolio and that's paying attention to the institutional plumbing that's happening across not only banks, fintechs, but your old institutions like Charles Schwab, Franklin Templeton, and the likeness of it, we like paying attention to those because, like how they said, they're really looking into real world usage in regards to it. I mean, come on now. MasterCard is acquiring a stablecoin infrastructure from BVNK for up to $1.8 billion. A company is not going to spend up to $1.8 billion in regards to a project if it's something not worth it. Then on top of that, remember, Visa and MasterCard are neck and neck with one another, and Visa has already put the staple point on utilizing their stablecoin infrastructure in regards to doing things, because that's what I utilize besides crypto services when I personally went overseas. So I can go up to bat to tell you that they was up running that from a long time ago. So if y'all can't see the writings that's on the wall in regards to the changes of infrastructure from a financial standpoint and having at least got your foot inside of that water, you're not going to be able to get inside of that water pretty soon, because it's going to be full of nothing but whales and sharks. Right now, you can get into the water right now and get ready to transform yourself into either a whale and or a shark. So when individuals do want to wind up entering that water, you're already a key player. I myself am a hammerhead and turning into a great white. Now, on another note, I just want to tap into XLM really fast, because Stellar Lumens, XLM, is seeing increased adoption in Europe through institutional financial products. And as of March 2026, integration by major asset managers. Key developments include the launch of physically backed ETPs by Wisdom Tree. I was just talking about those institutional players just a minute ago. Amundi going live on Stellar, and even Robinhood Crypto EU supporting XLM transfers. Key European XLM developments, institutional ETPs. Wisdom Tree launched the physically backed Stellar Lumens ETP. The ticker is XLMW. On 6 Swiss exchanges: Euronext, which is Paris and Amsterdam, and Zextra with a fee. Asset management adoption. Europe's largest asset manager, Amundi, went live on Stellar Lumens utilizing Chainlink infrastructure. So for the financial infrastructure, reports suggest that high performance adoption for cross-border payments. How many times are we seeing that word cross-border payments and remittances and tokenized assets issuance within Europe and collaboration from major financial entities like the DTCC? So, real crypto assets. Robinhood Crypto EU added Stellar XLM to its platform for crypto transfers, allowing European users easier access to the network, which means if they're utilizing XLM for payments and features, which means there's that burn rate, which means over time, the cost of Stellar is actually going to go up. Same thing like with the burn rate with Ripple.
When you think Stellar, the cost is like, what are you projecting as far as just give an educated guess?
I mean, to be completely and utterly honest with you, in regards to utilization and the process of service, we're looking at 2028 when everything's really going to take off and pop off. That's when
basically stack now.
Because we're in a bear market. That's why the
stack
market
now.
I mean, I'm even saying like
my birthday. I'm gonna tell you like this. My birthday next week, and I thought about a couple of things I wanted to get for my birthday. But I know one thing I definitely gonna get for my birthday is some more stable coin. That's for damn sure.
Here's the situational play, and here's how things are going to roll out from my perspective, from what I'm seeing. Just looking at some historical data, because history is repeating itself. We're just with a different asset class, because the last time history repeated itself, it was with a different asset class, Internet 2.0, Google, and other stuff like that. I'm gonna throw that out there. Mind you, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. I do have to make sure that I say that disclaimer. But notice that the last time that there was a asset class that was coming out, there was a war that was going about. There was also some things going on with oil and stuff around that time too. History is literally repeating itself right now. So in the same instance, the same time to where those asset classes were being put in and to where things were getting situated, it was 3 to 4 years later on afterwards that everybody really started getting into the .com era and everything else, and it was on full scale and utilization. Same thing like how we're dealing with the crypto right now. Mind you, it went through its little trial and error so that way it can get the utility up, people building out the systems and then other people coding it. Now we're to a point to where they're starting to push for regulations. Also notice that the closer that we're getting towards regulations being done, that all of these fucking institutions are coming out with all of their shit. Which means now that once they come out with all of their stuff and they're getting those services out to the individuals, now it comes for the data and analysis part to how many people would quickly adopt it. Given the fact where it's only about 6 to 7, maybe about 8% of the global population that is in the crypto right now, that's still waiting mass adoption. So giving that time scale for mass adoption in regards to it, also seeing the fact that we're supposed to be, well, they want us to be into a fully digitized ecosystem no later than 2030. And given the time scale, like I said, now for what's going on here, United States, what's going on in EU, Japan, China, and the like with blockchain technology, with the institutions adopting these things, also with the current distraction with the bankers of what they're doing to move oil around, make oil prices go up, to cause prices to go up specifically so that way markets are going down, which is going to drive market sentiment. So that way those institutions and other individuals can buy up this new asset classes, new commodities for pennies on a dollar. So later on down the line, once things get resolved and marketplace settlement goes back to where it needs to, they put in a bunch of money into it that's going to make the overall price of it goes up, in which they're going to go ahead and put out those services to individuals, in which those people then at those times, just like they got priced out for it. That's why I say by 2028.
You know, all this reminds me of, to me, Ripple is the Doge of 2025, 26.
Yep.
That's what I feel.
Like this. They suppressed it. They suppressed Ripple on purpose. That price has been suppressed for so long. So I mean, I'm thankful for them to do that because that
pick it up. You can pick up more.
And fuck yeah. So now, once they start utilizing it all across the board, because remember, I did reports where the SEC and the CTFC had gave the green light for your banks to utilize Bitcoin, Ethereum, XLM, and XRP as cross-border payments and remittances. So they're already utilizing and stacking that up on the back end of it, just like a couple of banks are doing that now. Why else do you think, just like when I reported that Wells Fargo is coming out with their own quote-unquote stable coin, and then you even have JP Morgan that has their own stable coin. Guess who they use on the back end for cross-border payments and remittances for the structurization? Ripple, bitches. So knowing that these banks are utilizing that, because one thing people do not understand, which I have to make absolutely clear for individuals, Ripple built the motherfucking infrastructure for the banks and institutions outside of what Marshall Hayner had done with the Metal X or with the Metallicus platform. Ripple is the only one that has built that. Now, mind you, when it comes to XLM, the founder of XRP was also the founder of XLM. There was a tussle between some individuals, and then that's where they split. That's the reason why that's the reason why XLM follows closely behind XRP, and as well with the X's. That's why they're both into cross-border payments and remittances. That's why they're both into the institutional layer. That's the reason why they both have a bunch of network activity being built up right now. And while they're pennies on a dollar, because XLM is still at 17 cents right now is what I'm looking at. But if Europe, mind you, XLM is 17 cents, but I just read you to where Wisdom Tree, Amundi, and Robinhood are utilizing XLM for transfers and other shit. And this motherfucker 17 cents right now, because the marketplace is down, because of what's going on with war, because of what's going on overseas. I don't necessarily want to say anything because I don't want this thing to get shut down, but it's 17 cents for a reason. It's not going to be 17 cents for much longer.
Hold on. What's 17 cents?
XLM.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be 17 cents.
No, especially when, remember, Europe's largest asset manager, Amundi, went live on Stellar Lumens, the largest asset manager. And then Robinhood's crypto NU added Stellar XLM to its platform for crypto transfers, allowing European users to easily access the network. So if they're doing this for an entire fucking country in regards to one asset, and the biggest motherfucker has got that, besides Wisdom Tree actually launching the physically backed Stellar Lumens on a Swiss exchange, and we know how money goes through over there in the Swisses, and as well also on Euronext in Paris and in Amsterdam and Zetra with a fee. So there's a fee that's distributed with it in regards to the burn rate. So if you're not picking it, now mind you, this isn't financial advice, but all the same, it's 17 cents, and the entire bit of basically of Europe is getting ready to utilize XLM, and this motherfucker's 17 cents right now as we speak. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invest in the same plumbing that these motherfuckers are investing in right now as we speak while the marketplace is down. Fuck that. Same thing with Ripple. Same thing with HBAR. All them institutional players. Same thing with Polygon too.
Now you getting into consultation material, dude.
Man, look.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just giving, you're right, because the other type of stuff. Now, the consultation is when I'm showing them, like how I showed y'all, hey, do this, put this in here and get, your 5.6% to 10% APR and APY, readjust this and recalibrate it so that way you're getting that compound yielding interest every single week or every single Thursday when they decide to pay out, and then you put that stuff back in. That's consultation. And by the way, hopefully y'all have been doing really good in regards to those areas and making sure that you've been making your adjustments so that way you haven't been hitting your impairment loss. But things have been really good on the Metallicus side in regards to borrowing and lending and the likeness. And then, yeah, y'all most definitely make sure that you get more stable coins before that Clarity Act gets signed. Because once that Clarity Act gets signed, that's when shit's really gonna hit the fan. I'm a call it now because I already see it and I see what's coming. And not to be tooting my own horn or trying to sound like something or anything else like that, but I've been fucking accurate since the inception of this shit. Mark my words, when that Clarity Act hits and them banks finally decide to back off them fintech companies for giving the high-end stablecoin yield because they worried about $6.6 trillion worth of outflows going over because the fintechs are giving more of a yield than your traditional banks. That's the reason why they're fighting that shit. That's the reason why they're so worried about Kraken, Coinbase, Uphold, and everything else taking out their money because it's a better deal. Think about it. And I'm going to say this, and we can go ahead and end the portion of it. In your traditional banking, I don't give a damn who it is, you will get 0.01 up to potentially 1%, if that 1% APR and APY on your yield, on your regular dollars. Normally it's 0.01 to 0.02% is what you will get. Now, when it comes to your credit union, your accredited credit union, most of them want a $5,000 minimum deposit for you to get up to 6%. Now, mind you, that's a good deal for 6%, but you have to have a 3-month maturation date. Then after that 3-month maturation date, that is when you will start to generate yield. So technically, you will deposit $5,000 into this account, and it will take you 4 months for you to start generating any type of money off of it. That means you're 4 months in the hole in regards to your assets of what you put in there because you're hoping to generate. Versus in regards to stable coins, or in the likeness of whether it be, like I said, Kraken, Uphold, or Coinbase, because those are the ones that are actually giving out rewards. Let me say it like that, giving out rewards in regards to what you have for your stable coins. You can get an instant 4.50, I mean, shoot, all the way up almost to 8% in regards to your stable. Like 8% to your
the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Are you telling me to hurry up? But you can get up to 8%.
If you're a producer and you're still scrolling through presets in 2026, you're already behind. While you're clicking through banks, other producers are generating exactly what they hear instantly. No searching, no tweaking for 30 minutes, no killing the vibe. You think of a sound, you click once, it
yeah, okay, thank you. You cutting YouTube on me. Here, I'll hurry up and finish up though, but yeah, when it comes, you can get like up to 8% in regards to what you have, and that's whether it's $5, $10, $20, and the like. Now, mind you, of course, given numbers and metrics, the more that you're able to invest and put in, the higher yield that you'll get. That's the reason why the credit union wants you to have a minimum of a $5,000 deposit. They just want it to sit in there for so long because they have to borrow against some other banks and do some other things, so that way you can start to generate some yield. Because everybody of some intelligence actually knows that banks borrow money from other banks because all banks are actually broke. That's the reason why you can never withdraw out all your money at one point in time or anything else like that, because it's actually not in there. Try it and see what happens. Anyway, but yeah, so you can take $100 and get 8% instantaneously on your fintechs. And I'm just saying $100 on a low end, $100 in your fintechs and start automatically gaining yield right then and there. Or you can take $5,000 worth of stable coin, put it in there, and instantaneously start getting yield right there. So think about it. Now, giving you that explanation $6.6 trillion worth of outflows from the banks will happen instantaneously. Why? Because you get better options on your money and on your return. So much better. What would you rather have? 0.01 to 0.02% or up to a potential 1%? Or even go with an accredited credit union. Don't get me wrong, credit unions are awesome because they have their own stuff. Drop $5,000 in there and wait 4 months for you to start to accrue it. Now, once again, I do have to make sure that I say this. It is not financial advice, but in regards to where I come from, it's just financial literacy. The more you know, the better that you can make your own financial choices and decisions of what best fits your lifestyle. I'm just making sure that I show you the writing on the wall so you decide to go where you want to go. But all the same, after a while, that type of things is going to change because your banking institutions are coming out with their CBDCs, which is going to be the central bank currencies, in which they're going to attempt to push people to utilize. So that way they can say, well, hey, use our things. You don't necessarily have to use stable coins, this and that, and everything else. And I'm going to make this one statement. I'm going to end it here. Either you're going to have the stability of freedom, or you're going to go right back into a system to where you actually don't own that coin, but that bank owns that coin, just like that bank owns that account and you don't own that account. And I end it right there.
All right, folks. Max, what's up, man? What you up to, man? Max.
Nothing, just chilling. Nothing, just chilling.
Okay, cool. So, folks, appreciate Dragon. Everybody give a what's up, Dragon, man. Give a what's up, Dragon, man, for doing that, man. It takes a lot of shit to do what he does. He's always sending us shit. He's always getting us into a position, man, to make sure we have a explosion of crypto, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? So we make sure that we are right there we're supposed to be, so we can sit there and look at all of these folks that ain't on the crypto train, and we can sit there and say, boo, 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 nigga, boo, you ain't shit. Anyway, so let's go to what one of our subjects was tonight. We may not get to everything.
I mean, they the ones that's going to be sour when their finances is fucked up later on, but that's their financial choice and decision. Oh, well.
Of course. But check this out, folks. So one thing we're just going to show you before we get to, the meat of the podcast is, if you have you not seen the presidential library of Donald Trump? I know Max said he ain't seen it. Dragon, have you seen it, bro?
No, I ain't seen it.
Oh my God. So they did a rendering of the shit. And and Bennett Johnson, very good podcaster. He got like 6.1 million subscribers. Subscribers. This cat is up there. We hope to be there one day. But hey, this cat is up there. Look at this shit here. Whoa! Yeah!
Good morning. As you guys know, our channel was one of the first to travel to the new site of the Obama Presidential Library, and my initial takeaway was this.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
And that's the entire internet's take. The Obama Presidential Library looks literally like the Obama Presidential Library.
Not only does it look like a jail or a giant trash can, but it's also in just...
You see that shit, Max?
The classiest neighborhood where you have random abandoned boats that are in such poor disrepair that there are literal plants growing inside of them. Look, it's green like Obama's presidency.
This is such a trashy neighborhood. It was such a piece of garbage. There's also garbage all over the president. Look at this. This is the Obama Presidential Library location. The graffiti, the lights are broken. There's filth and trash all over the streets. And of course, the Obama Library looks exactly like a trash can. So it's just perfect.
Now, folks, he is right down the street, on the same street as the Presidential Library in Chicago. The Obama Presidential Library. He's on the same freaking street. You see how this shit look, man?
Perfect. And the contrast couldn't be more stark between President Obama and Donald Trump. Donald Trump, his...
Now, mind you, this is a rendering. We're about to see a rendering of the presidential library of Donald Trump. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's awesome. But the spiritual, like, biblical side of me is reminded of a person by the name of Nimrod back in Genesis that built the Tower of Babel. Okay? Go look that up. Go read about that. Kind of reminds me of that. I'm not saying that Donald Trump is trying to be Nimrod. I'm just saying this is what that reminds me of. Because you got to understand, anything that we put in a high status, we're putting it as an idol. Okay? So let's go.
Son, who's in charge of his real estate empire, Eric Trump, dropped the first renderings of the new Trump presidential library last night.
Look at this shit, Max.
Night. Hit like a bomb on the internet. You could see that President Trump is building a literal skyscraper. It looks like the Freedom Tower in New York City.
Where is this going to be at?
Donald Trump wanted to build after the World Trade Center.
Where's
nigga.
This at?
In New York, nigga.
Oh, it's going to be in New York? Oh, that's what's up. Ooh, I know them liberals.
In fact,
hate that
shit. Them motherfucking Muslims and Democrats in New York finna be hating this shit. Hey, you ain't seen shit yet. Wait till you look at, they got the renderings. Even the inside of this bitch is rendered, nigga. Watch this shit, nigga.
You can see sort of the old renderings of what Trump wanted.
Bitch got an American flag on the side of the bitch.
You can see the American flag maxing. It's clear that Donald Trump's going to move his office into this building after his presidency because it has massive office space, event space, huge event space in downtown Miami.
Did you see they had green space?
It's in Miami.
On top of the Miami, my bad. They have green space on top of the motherfucking building. Green space, nigga. Palm trees.
That's about to be a nice one.
I'm definitely going to that motherfucker when it finished. I'm going. Fuck that
Speaking
shit.
of
I haven't
huge, look at the size of the building.
I have never gone. But I'm going to go to one of these motherfuckers. You got to, dude, that still ain't the shit. Watch how this motherfucker stun on their ass. You can't tell me Trump ain't wanted to be black a long time ago. He probably wanted to be black all his life. Watch how he's stunting on their ass, man. I'm not saying that white folks can't stunt. I'm not saying that. But this is some goddamn prestigious shit. Watch this shit.
Building, if you can fit this Boeing 787 in the lobby, the Air Force One replica. I think this is going to be the literal Air Force One plane pushed into the lobby.
Do you see this shit? This motherfucker gonna have a replica. You know what I think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be that damn plane that Qatar gave his ass. Because I don't think he can put that plane in service. And they gifted it to him, right?
Yeah.
This could be that plane and the plane that Qatar gave him.
He put it in service.
I can't remember. It's some damn law shit. I can't remember why he can't put it in service, why he can't use it. But it's something. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it'd be better if he put that bitch in the library.
But he could, yeah, man.
He put that bitch in the library. They can't say shit. They can't say shit though.
He ain't putting that shit in the library.
But if he did, because you sit here saying this is a rendering, there will be a fucking Boeing in the fucking lobby of the fucking building. Do you see how baller this shit is? Huh? This shit baller.
Perhaps you could tour.
They're gonna like this.
You got F-16s.
They're gonna be like, man, we got
golden.
We don't have to kill.
No. You didn't catch this shit. You will catch it soon. Just listen to what he's gonna say about the escalators, nigga. Listen.
Staircase, which I always thought was a nice little touch there. The golden statue of Donald Trump in the auditorium, and this part's wild. So you have the actual colonnade. at the White House and then the White House ballroom. So they're going to have
this motherfucker finna have this motherfucker finna have a replica of the White House in the motherfucking library, nigga. This nigga does not know how to do the shit at a low level. This motherfucker likes to sling his nuts and hit motherfuckers in the face with his dick on a regular. This is
how much this shit? I just wonder how much this shit gonna cost,
man. This is goddamn mind-boggling. But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? If you think about it now, just think about it. Because anybody that's got common sense and is a conservative has memory. You remember all these motherfucking suits this motherfucker been winning?
Yeah.
Now you see why this bitch is so extravagant. This nigga said, okay, I'ma rub the fact that y'all motherfuckers tried me in your face for eternity, motherfucker. Cause when I'm gone, this motherfucker gonna be here. At least till the damn earth goddamn burn up. It's gonna be here. At least a good century if we last that long after he's dead. That motherfucker gonna be there, dog.
Goddamn YNs took over the White House.
Dude, Trump is a black cracker, man. He is a nigga white boy. However you want to say that shit.
He's a rich.
This dude is crazy, dog.
He's a wheat thin Ritz.
Man, this dude here, dude, it ain't gonna do. Look, man, I ain't trying to ride a nigga jock. Pause. I ain't trying to damn kiss a nigga ass. Pause again. All I'm saying is this. When you think about presidents, ain't gonna never be a motherfucker like Trump ever again. And there ain't never been a motherfucker like this motherfucker ever.
Bruh.
And I'm just being real.
Dog, these niggas are gonna like it's like this, bruh. These motherfuckers are gonna lose his mind when he gets out of office because of the fact that they ain't gonna have nothing to they ain't gonna have shit to run on. They ain't gonna have nothing to like. They literally gonna have to get into policies instead of
saying orange man bad.
Yeah, like what they're gonna say next? What they're gonna say?
Well, look at the history of the shit, dude. Look at the history of the shit, dude.
But I see us going to war once. I see us going to war with ourselves. With ourselves.
You think really?
Like I see it. Yeah, I see us going to civil war because what they're going to do is they're going to try to arrest Donald Trump. They're going to try to do the same thing they did last time.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, what they're going to do is they're going to pack the Supreme Court.
Well, unless them damn Republicans get rid of the filibuster before Trump out of office.
Now, even if they do that, they already told you what's going to happen. They're going to do mass amnesty of all the illegals. Like they already told you what they was going to do. Mass amnesty.
That's if they get back in, dude. Because I think Rubio's going to run. I don't think because Rubio and JD have already gone on record and said if JD runs, Rubio's not going to run. If Rubio runs, JD's not going to run. And JD didn't say he wanted to run anyway because he mentioned the other day. I want to say, did you see the Benny Johnson JD Vance interview?
Mark Rubio can't win. He won't win. He won't win.
You don't think?
No offense. It's because he's Hispanic. He won't win.
But who would you say needs to run then?
JD Vance.
But JD Vance said he's not going to be running.
When did he say
because the new baby came in the damn family, dude. He said he hadn't really said he ain't, but he hadn't said he was gonna plan on it. He hadn't said a definite.
He's running. He's running.
Well,
he's definitely gonna run.
But back to what we were saying about. Go ahead.
Now, here's the reason why I'm saying JD Vance is, if JD Vance run, there's a reason why Donald Trump specifically got JD Vance.
Mm-hmm.
If JD Vance run, he would be the first president he would be the first poor president.
Yeah. Middle class, poor, yeah.
No, he would be the
first Gen X president too.
He would be the first Gen X president.
He's 48. He's a Gen X.
No, he'd be the first Gen X president, but also he would be the first poor president we ever have. Why I mean poor? He'd be the first president to come from a poor background.
So basically, not connected to or not related to, because he
not
said
connected
like
to no
Obama,
power.
the Bushes, like not connected to a Rockefeller or a Rothschild or Vanderbilt.
As much
some shit like that.
much as they try to pass
Skull and Bones.
As much as they try to pass on, Obama, he grew up with a single mother. I'm like, yeah, but they were rich.
Mm-hmm. And Obama's also related to Bush.
Galvin Newsom was raised by a single mother. Yeah,
He's related to Nancy Pelosi.
Like, yeah, Gavin Newsom was raised by a single mother, but yeah, she was a fucking baby mama to a billionaire.
Billionaire, exactly. That nigga did not fucking struggle at all. And had the nerve to get up there and said, I'm just like you. I had a 940 on my
just
SAT.
like you. I'm a dumb fuck.
Bitch, I made 1130. Fuck you.
I'm surprised he didn't go up there just like, I'm a dumb fuck, just like you.
Talking about some, I don't read. Bitch, I've been reading.
Bitch, I can't read.
Bitch, I read the autobiography of motherfucking Malcolm X in damn 10th grade, bitch. That's not a 10th grade level fucking book.
What?
The autobiography of Malcolm X. I read that bitch in 10th
grade. Did he say he read that?
No, he said he don't read. He didn't. I can't really read. He said those speeches I made, I don't read those. I can't read. I'm the 940 guy. Remember he said that shit?
Yeah, you want to hear
and then he goes on another podcast and said, "Oh, your book was like 250 words. I read that in one day." And they're like, bitch, you sitting there just fucking flip flopping like a goddamn almost dead fish out of water, my nigga. That I just caught on the hook, bitch.
The problem with Galvin Newsom, he's another Mitt Romney. He just wanted too bad. You can smell it. You can smell it off the nigga. He just wants it too bad. Damn, I should take a picture of this bitch, but I ain't gonna do it.
But yeah, real quick, because we gotta get back to this. When it comes to Democrats and Republicans, right? Let's look at a comparison of the two really quick. 1860s, the Republicans were anti-slavery, pro-black rights. Democrats were states' rights and Southern-based. And, goes without saying, they were the party of the slaves.
What?
They wanted
doesn't matter no more.
Doesn't matter anymore,
niggas,
but okay.
No, here's the reason why I say it doesn't matter no more. Black people know that, and they still don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. 1930s.
Poor whites know that, and they still don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
Because let's just be real, the Republican Party is for poor whites and people of color. The reason why is because Republicans are more for less government involved. It is for lower taxes and less government. Lower taxes always benefits the lower class. The reason why it benefits the lower class is the fact that the people who do have money, they tend to reinvest in their businesses. And so when you reinvest, that's why you have more jobs. Why do you think there's so many layoffs happening right now? There's so many layoffs are happening right now. It was the mixture of between AI and all the money that Joe Biden spent during his time as president. Right now, what is happening is the chickens coming home to roost.
Yep.
See, what's happening is actually, if some of y'all go back to some of my old podcasts, I already told you what's going to happen. I already told you that within the second year of Trump's presidency, it's going to start looking fucking bad. And the reason why it's going to look fucking bad is because Joe Biden spent so much money.
And we're in the second year.
Bullshit.
I got a feeling because of this war was about to happen, which we're about to get to, folk, before we cut it off tonight. You're gonna see how things are shifting, and it's gonna shift. It just looks a certain way right now, but don't pay attention to how things look right now. You gotta understand, shit is being set up at a 5D chess level strategic movement that you probably don't even realize. But anyway, we was talking about Democrats and Republicans, right? So in the 1970s so I already told you about like the 1860s, right? 1930s, Republicans were pro-business. Democrats was New Deal, working class. This is when they started to basically brainwash y'all stupid ass motherfuckers back in the day. Rhetoric. Because 1970s to 2000s, it said Republicans were smaller government, just like Max Dagum said. They are strong on national defense, border control, more conservative on social issues. Republicans never pander to black people for support. They have never done that. Why would they never do that? Because black people helped start the Republican Party. Why should I pander to someone that is my base? That is my foundational person in the party. They should be with me regardless because of my conservative values. However, the black folks started to get fooled around the 1970s because the Democrats looked and saw, okay, you know what? And it was LBJ.
I gotta disagree with you, bro.
LBJ starting the damn social programs. LBJ.
So, Sean, what was 90 years ago? What year was that? 90 years ago.
90 years ago, my math. I'm a little tipsy, man. You want me to do math? You want me to do math? Okay.
Hold on.
I'll do math. It's okay.
That is hold on. It's 2000. It's 26. So we got
because folks, remember now, in the 1960s when LBJ introduced these social programs, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, when he presented those, guess what? It was more Republicans that voted for it than Democrats did, even though he's a Democrat. But then he fucked around and pissed in black folks' face with the Hart-Celler Act 2 months later that loosened immigration and caused immigrants to come in at a rate that which low income black folks, which it affected disproportionately, they have to compete for fucking jobs. The Democrats did that to your ass. And guess what Republicans did that I just found out the other day? And it's been going on since the 1800s. To protect black folk, they put out an act called the Chinese Exclusion Act. You ever heard of that, Max? Somewhere in the 1860s, the 1870s, they put out the Chinese Exclusion Act. Wildcat, what's the Chinese Exclusion Act? What's that? The Chinese Exclusion Act basically prevented too many Chinese Americans from coming into the country, taking low income jobs and jobs that black folks had. So you got on one side the Democrats in the 60s loosened up immigration so that black folks had to compete against immigrants. And way since the 1800s, Republicans put a law in place so Chinese wouldn't come and take over all the jobs of the black folks in the goddamn country. And it was ratified in 1943 so that we wouldn't be too bigoted and we could let some Chinese folk in. And I found all this out because I was trying to research about the birthright citizenship shit. And there was a damn case about a dude by the name of Wang. Damn, what's his name? His name is Wang. Something. I can't remember his fucking name, man. Anyway, he was the son of a Chinese national, born in America. Went to go visit some family in China. He came back in the country. They wouldn't let him back in, dog. And it was because man, I'm trying to find the shit. I was looking it up earlier, my nigga, and I can't find it yet.
So it's like this. So since 1946, guys, the black community has been voting Democrat majority since 1946. That's 90 years total. Black people been voting Democrat and been voting Democrat for the past 90 fucking years at a majority clip. The reason why a lot of these Republicans, example, they got to overturn.
My bad, Wayne Kim Ark, United States.
They got to overturn the Civil Rights Act. Like some parts of the Civil Rights Act, they're trying to get that amended. It's because that's how terrible, that's how bad the black community has become. Is that they literally have to get rid of. They had to get rid of a lot of shit that was passed in the '60s because the black community is no longer you're basically irrelevant now. That's the honest truth. You're fucking irrelevant. When it comes to it might sound like coonish talk. You can say all that you want to say, but if you look at shit that all the economic status shit, when it comes to shit that they put you in a certain type of category when there's a ranking system when it comes to the race. You got white, Hispanics, black, so on, right? The reason why the affirmative action got overturned, it wasn't because damn, it's that fucking echo.
Is it echo, man?
Can you hit that? Yeah, you got an echo. All right, that's better. So the reason why affirmative action got overturned, it wasn't because white man hates the black people. No, it's the fact that affirmative action was hurting Asian people because of the fact that they were dominating so bad that they literally had to get rid of affirmative action so they could still continuously dominate. Example, if an Asian person wanted to get inside of an Ivy League school, they had to make a SAT 200 above black people. They had to have better they had to literally be twice as better than black people in order to get in. And they were, and it was affirmative action was still holding them back. Look at the whole affirmative action shit. They tried to literally Democrats tried to blame that on Donald Trump. I was like, no, that was fucking Asian people. How you gonna blame something what Asians decided to do? And so it's starting to show that black folks, you're being left behind. And not only you're being left behind in economic level. Now you're being surpassed on the educational level. Now you're being replaced on the political level now. And that's the reason why I said it was that important for y'all to not vote the way y'all did. So now I want you to enjoy the ride. I want you to enjoy the last of your fucking race, and you can't blame nobody. You can't blame no white man. The only person. And yes, you're talking about the end of your race is coming pretty soon. And the reason why, you don't have a replacement level. Once you don't have replacement level, that's extinction level. You can't come back from that. No race in the history of the world has ever came back from replacement levels. Look at the native. Look at the fucking.
The world may not last too much longer anyway, man. So I don't even.
No, I'm just being real, bro. Look at if you look at the history of the world, no race, once you get below the replacement level, no race has never came back from that.
They're already below it, aren't they? I said they already below it, right?
We're past that because you gotta think about it. They lump in all black people from different immigrant neighborhoods. So we're below that. You're talking about, honestly, if you're talking about FBAs, there's probably only 10 million FBAs left.
Hell, I'm only half FBA.
There's only 10 million left. And want to hear something funny? I had a black Democrat laughed at that shit. And I was like, if you think I'm wrong, you could do the fucking numbers right now. Oh, this can't be right. I was like, what? It can't be right because you just don't want to fucking believe it?
Crazy, man. Let's continue with this, man. Look at this shit. Gold escalators.
Without a doubt, my favorite single architectural little flourish here is the golden escalator. Donald Trump is thinking big. He's thinking carving up American skylines once again, making a statement about America and our future.
That's going to be the tallest skyscraper in Miami, dog. That's what that's going to be.
People are really enjoying, obviously, some of the renderings. People are making fun of them, but most people are actually just making fun of Barack Obama. The reason they're making fun of Barack Obama is because the differences between the two are really, utterly remarkable. Look at this. Quite a spectacular contrast. Obama library mogged. Didn't know that was a thing. People are ruthlessly comparing President Trump's library to Barack Obama's library, saying the latter looks like a literal trash can. I'd imagine Hussein's having a few regrets about hiring those DEI architects about now. Yet the difference here is, I mean, pretty unbelievable.
Welcome to ExecCraft, and my name is...
Again, like, what do they say? What does this say about the man? What does it say about you as a person? You know, one building...
But I just wanted to show y'all that real quick, man. See if there's another part in here that I wanted to show y'all. I don't see it. Other than what people were saying about it. Hold on, listen to this. Listen to this shit.
We've been to the Obama library site. It is complete and total garbage. It's complete and total trash. I asked people in Chicago, I said, what is this presidential library? What does it remind you of? These are the people from Chicago. Predominantly black people from the south side of Chicago said it looks like a garbage can, a rock, a block of marble, a TARDIS, a mountain, an ATC tower, a mausoleum, and a jail.
Y'all hear that? That's black folk opinion of how goddamn Obama library look.
Like, it's pretty racist, actually. Kind of looks like a jail, says this lady. Is that like Obama? Is that racist? Is that racist? First black president making a jail for his library. Is that really what you want to inspire the kids? They can come to jail with you. By the way,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy. One more thing. You've got to look at this. So we entitled this podcast "Outrage, Optics, and Power Plays," and may not get to the point about the Congresswoman actually asking for reparations for ICE agents. We might cover that another one. And another one, because she basically black folks mad because she asked for reparation for the people that's been offended by ICE and not black folks. I wanted to show y'all this, man, when it comes to the power play that Donald Trump did, and then we're going to cut it off for tonight. I'm going to let this play through. I'll stop it every now and then, but look at this here. Listen to this. When you talk about doing strategic chess moves, this is what's been going on.
Donald Trump's plan for world domination is nearly complete. And yes, I mean that literally. There's a great thread going around showing piece by piece exactly what Donald Trump has done on the world stage. And it would seem all of his efforts are around making the United States the dominant unipolar power. When Donald Trump said he was going to make America great again, it wasn't just about internally. It was also about what was going on around the world. Now, truth be told, I actually don't think this was originally Donald Trump's plan. I think when Trump first got into office, his plan was secure our borders, bolster the American people, boost our manufacturing base, and make our country strong. But he quickly learned something. The United States was being displaced around the world by a rival economic system, something that would shutter the petrodollar. Saudi Arabia had a contract to use the U.S. dollar to sell oil, but they got off that contract.
Y'all remember BRICS? That's what he's talking about.
Venezuela seized our oil assets, cutting us off from a major secondary supply. Now, all of this was going on in the last 10 to 15 years, 20 years or so, and it was the dismantling of the United States as the dominant power.
And out of 16 years, who was in the office more? Republicans or Democrats?
Democrat.
Thank you.
The theory is the Democrats fearing Thucydides' trap. If you're not familiar, that's when the dominant power is on decline, it declares war on the ascendant power. The ascendant power, of course, being China or the BRICS nations. The theory is that Democrats and other elites decided they'd offshore their wealth to China and other countries and intentionally nuke the United States so that we would not have a World War III.
Now, you ask, why would the hell would they do that? Well, last I checked, when we had a civil war in this nation, and the Democrats seceded and made their own nation called the Confederate States of America, ever since they seceded that first time, bitch, they've been trying to destroy this fucking nation ever since because they lost the fucking war. That's my fucking theory. I'm gonna come up and say that shit once again. That is my fucking theory. You just heard him say they were offshoring their shit to other countries and nuking the goddamn country, basically doing anything they can to fuck up this country and bring it more and more to the left so they can get the fuck on one day and never look back.
You see, the liberal economic order, as it's called, was developed after World War II for the explicit purpose of preventing World War III. This system created a series of financial exchanges between countries to lock them into trade and prevent them from going to war with each other. The idea being, if you're in debt to me, but I'm giving you money and propping up development in your country, you're not going to go to war because you don't want to risk the luxury you are being granted. But there were many countries that said no. And over time, it became apparent that this system could not dominate everybody else. It had to bribe them into the fray. And if that was going to be the case, we were going to share power. Tucker Carlson recently had an interview where he said it's time for the U.S. to share power with the rest of the world. And the interview asked, does that include China? He says, yes, because of their scale. Now, that is the new world order system. The U.S. will shrink on the world stage, and we will welcome into the fold China, Russia, Iran, other countries, likely why Barack Obama tried working these deals with Iran and unfroze money that was sanctioned and taken from them.
Hence sending him billions in which they built their nuclear program up with.
Trump, on the other hand, says, you know what? We're going to lay down the boot. And we've got a tremendous thread breaking down what is going on. Now, I've been pointing out, since the start of the Iran war, the move against Venezuela was to preempt any oil disruption. That is, we went in, took Maduro out.
And I've been saying this to folks, man. Like, they have the most reserves in the world. We've been drilling, so now we're the largest supplier in the world. And even Max had mentioned this in one of our fucking podcasts that this shit was a plan. Folks that's in the know, we kind of figure how goddamn Donald Trump's been damn moving. If you really got some critical thinking skills, Max already brought this shit up. We've been known about this shit. He did that shit so he can move on Iran.
Seized back U.S. oil assets, which were stolen from us by Venezuela.
Indeed. Got them shits back.
Because in the event Iran shuts down the Strait of Hormuz, Trump wants to make sure the energy keeps flowing. Now, the latest news as we end.
Straight chess fucking moves, man. This nigga did knight 5 to pawn 3 on their ass, man. That's what he did. Queen 2 to damn king 5, nigga.
Enter day 26 of the Middle Eastern conflict. Tehran says it does not accept the 15-point plan by the U.S. Now, this conflict, it may be controversial, and Trump may be stuttering. But the truth is, when you look at the big picture, this is the final move. The reason why this one's so dangerous and so challenging is that this...
Watch this, Dragon. This shit getting to some financial shit, dude.
This is the strike. This is the final blow. This is Trump's last move.
And it involves AI, Dragon.
Move before checkmate. Now, a lot of people are saying Israel has forced us into this war. And I do believe it's fair to say that Israel put pressure on the United States. That we know. Marco Rubio said it. Maybe Rubio was wrong. I don't know. Trump denies it. But I think it's fairly true. But Israel's interests are their own. I'm going to lay down for you from this thread showing point by point Trump's world domination plan. And then I'm going to show you some examples. I think this makes it...
This shit is very interesting, folks. That's why we're listening to this whole thing and we're going to log off. This shit is interesting as shit.
Very clear exactly what is going on. And it looks like Trump and the United States are on the verge of a tremendous victory. And I really do mean it. And I'm going to tell you this too. This is not a statement to say you should support it. The craziest thing to me and the most annoying, I got to be honest, is when I'm like, a thing is happening and people go, you want thing to happen? I'm like, no, it's happening. There is an attempt to create a new world order where the U.S. steps down from its hegemonic role. That's happening. It doesn't mean I'm for or against. It doesn't matter. It's a thing I'm telling you is happening. Well, all of these diehard Trumpers are like, I can't believe Tim is with Tucker Carlson. Just because I said something was happening, you people are nuts. If you want to get a glimpse at the moves Trump is making, cast aside your assumptions about what needs to be, what should be, and just take a look at what is happening. Tehran says no.
Exactly. Take your emotions out of it and watch the moves. Are you paying attention, Max? Dragon?
Yeah.
This shit's interesting as fuck.
The Trump won't back down. And this thread is incredible. It's from 10 Delta on X. Not a particularly prominent individual, and it's a cartoon avatar. So I don't know who this person is, but they lay out with expert analysis. Maybe it's AI, maybe it's not, but I look at this and I say, yeah, this lines up with everything we've discussed. When I see people say, oh, we're going to war in Ukraine for Israel because Zelensky's a Jew, I'm like, you made that up. That doesn't align in any way with our attempts at building gas pipelines or dealing with the Russian gas monopoly. But this thread nails it. 10 Delta says, 3 weeks ago, I argued the U.S. goal in Iran is to seize the global oil spigot. Venezuela in January, Iran in February. Neutralize every supply chain outside the dollar system. So within 90 days, achieve a compliant successor government and complete energy dominance. The oil thesis was the obvious layer. However, when you zoom out and view the last 4 years as a single sequence, rather than isolated geopolitical events, the architecture of the grander U.S. plan becomes visible. First was Europe, which laid the groundwork. The Ukraine conflict provided the justification for sanctions that collapsed Russian pipeline gas from 150 billion cubic meters to 40. Then Nord Stream was destroyed, which rewired the entire European energy system permanently. The U.S. went from supplying 28% of Europe's liquid natural gas in 2021 to 58% in 25, exporting a record.
Y'all hear that? 58% of their liquid natural gas is coming from America now.
111 million MTs, the first country in history to break 100. That
metric tons.
Is metric tons, I believe. Europe was transformed from a customer with options into a captive market, now purchasing its survival in USD. I also want to point out the Gazprom natural gas monopoly and Burisma and that whole scandal. We know about the Qatar-Turkey pipeline. The U.S. was trying to get its own pipeline from Iraq through Syria, Turkey, and Europe to displace Russia as 20% of natural gas. Second was Syria. The fall of Assad severed the critical node connecting China's Belt and Road Initiative in the Mediterranean. The trilateral railway linking Iran, Iraq, and Syria, designed to bypass Western maritime choke points, was completely destroyed. This isolated Iran geographically and cleared the path for what came next. Third was Venezuela. In January, the U.S. effectively took control of the world's largest heavy crude reserves. The U.S. Gulf Coast has the most advanced refining.
And if you guys don't know, when you have heavy crude, you can make different, versions of fuel from this heavy crude. But you got to have a special facility to process the shit.
Complex on Earth, specifically built for heavy sour crude. Phillips 66, Valero, and the rest are now positioned to process hundreds of thousands of barrels of Venezuelan crude daily. The U.S. captured a massive strategic reserve and solidified its position as the dominant exporter of refined petroleum products, an industry worth $110 billion in 2025 alone. Venezuela and Iran were two major oil supply channels that existed outside the dollar system. Both produce heavy.
Y'all heard that right. Existed outside of the dollar system. Now they will have no choice but to exist inside of the dollar system. Crazy how these chess moves went.
The crude sold primarily to China and evaded U.S. financial supervision, both now being neutralized within 90 days, which leads us to Iran and the Middle East energy shock.
Y'all do realize that China got, 80 or 90% of their crude from Iran? They got 60% of it from Venezuela. China's going to be choked off, folks. They want to attack Taiwan, right? Allegedly. They can't do shit with us getting Venezuelan oil, which was ours anyway. We got it back. And being in Iran, if we get Krog Island, it's a wrap for Russia and damn China. What, man? What, man? What, dude? What I do, man?
No, it ain't shoot, bro. I hate the, how the internet be interneting.
Oh, okay, I got you, dog.
Yo, dog. Somebody Photoshop fucking Tiger Woods awarded honorary California CDL.
Oh yeah, man. I think I seen that shit too, man. That's crazy. Hey, did you look at that? Did you look at that that AI video where damn Trump was goddamn O-Dog and goddamn whatever that dude name was, and don't be a menace to society by drinking my juice in the hood?
Yeah.
You saw that shit? That shit was stupid, dog.
I'm
Israel
sorry,
struck
bro.
Iran.
The Babylon Bee be on some bullshit sometimes.
Oh yeah, them damn apes be on some shit too. Them damn gorillas, they be on some shit.
Babylon Bee, bro. They be on some bullshit sometimes.
Ace
bro.
Vane be on some shit too. I like Ace Vane shit. Anyway.
On South Par's gas field, the world's largest natural gas reservoir. Iran retaliated against Qatar's Ras Laffan, the single largest LNG facility on Earth, responsible for a fifth of global supply. Qatar Energy's own assessment is that 17% of export capacity is gone, and recovery will take up to 5 years. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. European gas prices spiked 70%. Asian spot prices doubled. The only remaining scaled supplier, the United States. If Iran falls and a successor government is installed that the U.S. controls or influences, the Delsey model described weeks ago, then roughly 40 to 45 million barrels per day of global production out of 103 million is effectively under U.S. control. OPEC becomes irrelevant because the U.S. coalition is now the marginal producer. Now add the gas dimension, and it goes beyond oil.
So y'all know how, like, since you've been living, how motherfuckers been talking about OPEC and motherfuckers in the Middle East always had control over oil, this. Basically, after this shit is over, it'll be the U.S.
Yeah.
It'll be the fucking U.S. He talking about
What is it, the
make
number one?
America great again.
Yep, America
The
will be the
golden
number
age
one oil supplier and the number one gas supplier in the world.
And watch how these motherfuckers gonna forget this shit. Like, dude, wait till how it's gonna be like 28, like 27 when 27 hit. Oh,
That's the reason why, like, I'm shorting oil right now. I'm shorting the shit out of it.
Damn.
Hopefully, one of my other shorts go in. $51, nigga. You can make $4,000.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm shorting the fuck out of it right now. The reason why is because once this shit is done, and it's so fucking crazy how, like, all these motherfuckers is just like, oh, what this? Trump promised no new wars. He promised.
He still got a, because of the law, the Constitution, he still got another, what is it, 60 days to justify the operation. He still got another 60 days. It's 90 days total.
Only thing I gotta say is this nigga gonna have to hurry up, man, before truck drivers start bitching.
Yeah,
because these
the
fucking
war
liberal.
is solidifying.
Okay, my bad, man. Go ahead.
Not saying these fucking liberals are already talking about we're gonna go on strike tomorrow. I'm like, you niggas ain't gonna go on strike. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let's finish this up, man.
The petrodollar system as it evolves into a hybrid petro LNG dollar. The old system was built on Saudi crude price in USD. The new system is built on American crude plus American gas from the Gulf Coast, with no alternative supplier of comparable scale. The dependency is deeper because LNG infrastructure requires long-term contracts and regasification terminals that lock buyers into supply relationships for decades. Europe and the Pacific allies cannot pivot away, as there is nowhere left to pivot to. They're now locked into the U.S. energy system. The market confirms this. DXY went from 96 to 101, gold down around 20% from its January all-time high, Bitcoin down 20% on the year, Brent above 100. European and Asian institutions are liquidating precious metals and crypto to buy dollars because they need dollars to buy the only remaining scaled energy supply.
So if they're liquidating precious metals and crypto to buy dollars, what do you think y'all should be doing? Dragon? Dragon must be asleep. Anyway, you should be buying up the dip.
Supply. The world is selling its gold to buy American energy.
My bad. Say that again.
They said today, listen to what he says about crypto and precious metals.
Its January all-time high. Bitcoin down 20% on the year. Brent above 100. European and Asian institutions are liquidating precious metals and crypto to buy dollars because they need dollars to buy the only remaining scaled energy supply.
So they're liquidating crypto and precious metals, like Dragon has said, over and over and over again. What should you be doing, class? Buying the
meth.
Yeah.
Meth.
Buy the deal.
But this is not financial advice. Of course, it's not financial advice.
Here's the flip side in the back end to it. While he's saying that it's being liquidated and that they're trying to utilize the dollar to balance stuff out, I just told you to where they're stockpiling it. So you see on one end, to where masses of individuals are about to go a different direction and start selling off their shit and doing other stuff like that and putting their stuff into something that's deflationary. While as all of these major institutions around the globe are stockpiling the exact same things this motherfucker saying motherfuckers are spinning off. This is the reason why. Never mind. Let me shut up.
Yeah. Because you give it too much again. But let's finish this up, folks. We about done for the night.
The world is selling its gold to buy American energy in America.
Buy you some gold, folks.
American currency. The dollar is now being weaponized through energy dependence. The structural repricing is happening regardless of how the conflict resolves.
So here's the thing. If they're selling gold, what do you think the American government's doing?
Buying that shit the fuck up.
And I have a feeling that I think they're going to start backing the dollar with gold again. But that doesn't mean don't fuck with crypto. But I do think that America's going to start backing their dollar with gold again. Because think about it. If we have the control of Venezuela and the gold in Iran, what's they going to allow us to do?
That's true.
Get to a surplus.
I'm going to say this. Anybody that's not getting into crypto now, especially with all the information that's be coming out with banks, institutions, hedge funds, everything of what they're doing, and even BlackRock Group, you do what you do, but I'm going to pay attention to what they're doing and the moves that they're making, so that way I can go and flow with the money and not be against it. Because boy, you got to be out your motherfucking mind to think.
Hell yeah.
Sell my shit now and let me shut up. Y'all do what y'all did when the internet was coming out. Just do it like that. I'm sure.
Exactly.
But the U.S. grand strategy goes deeper. Artificial intelligence is a physical industry. It runs on power and chips. Data centers require massive uninterrupted baseload electricity, primarily provided by natural gas. Semiconductor fabrication requires helium and rare earths.
Y'all hear this right? Okay.
By choking the Strait of Hormuz and crippling Middle Eastern LNG and helium production, the U.S. is systematically degrading China's ability to power its data centers and fabricate semiconductors at scale. The U.S. is energy self-sufficient, especially with newly captured Venezuelan reserves and expanding Gulf Coast capacity running on domestic gas. On the other hand, China is import dependent, and every joule it imports effectively now transits choke points the U.S. Navy controls. Iran was the Belt and Roads Overland Energy Bypass, the corridor that allowed China to mitigate the Malacca Trap. With Iran neutralized, that corridor is severed. China faces a world where its compute infrastructure competes for scraps on a depleted global LNG market, while American data centers run at full capacity on demand.
Do y'all realize? Are y'all listening to the damn chess moves?
Yep, sure am.
Trump basically is choking off Russia and China to not be able to compete with us, period. And let me go ahead on and mute this nigga. This nigga sleep. That nigga sleep.
Domestic energy. Russia is next in the sequence. A post-war Iran reopening under U.S. influence competes directly with Russia for the same refineries in China and India at lower cost. Iran's production costs are lower. Russia loses its last structural advantage in heavy crude and its economic lifeline.
So y'all see, basically, Russia's going to have to stop the war with Ukraine pretty soon because it's not going to have the fucking money to damn and the fuel to goddamn proceed.
Additionally, under the Iran war cover, Ukraine has been opportunistically destroying Russian energy infrastructure, and all signs point towards Russia being at the very end of the line. The message from Washington becomes very simple. We dismantled 2 regimes in 3 months. Your economy is about to get crushed. Sign the Ukraine deal. Then Trump sits down with Xi holding every card. Complete energy dominance. The hybrid petro LNG dollar fortified, Iran cleared, Russia cornered, and China facing the Malacca Trap fully closed with no remaining energy bypass. Israel and the GCC are absorbing the kinetic cost of a conflict whose primary beneficiary, counter to the mainstream narrative, is actually America first. Is actually America first, they put in parentheses. Qatar offline for 5 years, reprices the entire global gas market in favor of U.S. exporters for the remainder of the decade. The Gulf states face years of rebuilding. Europe faces its second energy crisis in 4 years. Sure, the average American might face temporary moderate inflation and higher gas prices. But if you're the architect of the U.S. empire, And you view the rise of China and Chinese ASI as an existential winner-takes-all scenario. The collateral damage is acceptable cost. Whoever controls the energy corridors controls the monetary system. Whoever controls the monetary system and the energy supply simultaneously controls the compute infrastructure that determines which civilization builds artificial superintelligence first. The U.S. is seizing all three. Indeed, my friends, I look at this and I'm just like, wow, Donald Trump's.
Go ahead and take that in, and we're going to see y'all another time, because that's a lot to think about. God. Checkmate, bitch.